No, I can't guarantee that he knew about it. I'm not going to take some disgusting pedophile's word that he knew about it. That has to be adjudicated in a court of law. We're all adults here, man. I mean, 200 is really not plenty. I've been in, well, also, I mean, yeah, I do kind of know the deal. I've been in lives with a lot more people, and I can say it. No, I'll probably still say it.
Sure did. California, and I'm 58. Yeah, how's Trump pro crime and pro criminal? How about one? That's a lie. You remember that they already tried having a, they had a hearing. You're a lawyer, right? Are you a lawyer? You sound like a lawyer. A very bad one. I wouldn't hire you. You're not a good lawyer. Let's just say that. Now I have an attorney. I have the money to pay people. That's- Yeah, sounds like you're a home mom. I said, "Are you a home mom?" That means your wife has to make the money because she's the boss of the house. I thought you just said you slept next to one. So you live in sin. Yeah, you don't have enough pride to marry her. You're just using her for her. You just said you sleep next to her, so you don't even have enough respect for her to let her live. You don't use the word literally. Now, he's a convicted felon. What did he? How did he break the emoluments clause? All of his assets are in a blind trust. Prove it. Really? Okay, he can't control the trust. He has no direction of it. He controls no assets. Correct. How? Explain this to me, bro. This is what narcissists do when you point out and they're losing their points. They start to laugh. Really? Is that illegal? How? Is Trump the property manager? Are they renting it from the Trump organization? Dude, it's not in Donald Trump's name. Is any of this in his corporation's name? No, because you're a liar. He's the president. Who manages the Trump organization? Hey, is Donald Trump? You're a fucking turd.
Damn. He fucked up so hard that instead of just being like, "Oh, no, I misspoke. He's not in a blind it's not in a blind trust. His kids run it." Instead of just saying that, he rage quit. That's how soft these motherfuckers are.
Fun. Yes, yes, it did. Perfect. Yep. Oh, okay. I thought it did. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
He's got bars. Tripping, your connection's kind of spotty right now.
Oh, really?
It sounds
Let
okay
me know when
now.
it comes back. Let me know when it comes back. Is it back now?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm good. Cool. How's the conversation going? 51, Utah. Kamala.
Wait, did you vote for Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, no. So, you voted for Kamala? No.
Kamala, yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, I voted for Carney,
Oh,
Canada.
cool, awesome. That's fantastic. We don't care. Anyways, once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box and let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a chat. Jay, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh man, fuck the Marmalade Messiah. I didn't mean to come up. My bad.
That's all right, friend. We appreciate you. Don't know what you got going on there for music, but that's fun. All good. Once again, guys, if you voted for Trump, hop on up. Hulk, did you vote for Donald Trump?
No, I didn't. But there was something I wanted to say.
Okay.
Everybody,
Just
Go
real
ahead.
quick, because we're looking just for Trump supporters.
I understand that. Just
Yeah.
real quick. Everybody's talking about this ballroom that he's building, the $300 million ballroom,
Yep.
and he's trying to get like $250 million from the department or the Justice Department to pay for it.
Mhm.
Like he's really gonna pay for it. He never paid for anything.
Yep. Nope.
You have a good night.
He's definitely
Bye.
not. Agreed. And you know how we know that? Hulk was absolutely right, because you know how we know that is because the Democrats tried to put an amendment in with the CR that would have made sure that the taxpayer money could not be used on the ballroom. And guess who voted it down? L, hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did, and Harris is on the Epstein files.
Yeah, okay. If you don't change your
Oh,
PFP,
nice.
we're gonna
Yeah,
drop you.
she's on the Epstein files.
Yeah, sure she is.
Nobody
Bud.
cares.
No one cares. Will you change your PFP or do I have to drop you? Because that's just dumb.
Yeah,
He's
you
not gonna
can
change his
vote.
PFP.
I'm just saying,
All right,
Democrats
cool.
are on the.
Yeah, no, they're not. Actually, in fact, you can even search all of them. I have no idea why Kamala Harris would be anywhere around them. That's the dumbest thing I've heard in a long time. I mean, if you want to try to say that Obama's in them, I mean, at least that would make more sense. But still, he's not. But okay. Anyways, Steven, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Harris.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great, friend. But we're just looking for Trump supporters right now. But we appreciate
I just wanted to say I listened to you during the day. Fantastic. I love you guys. You do a really good job. You open up a lot of people's eyes. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
really,
appreciate
really
that.
good show. Really good show.
Thank you.
All right?
Glad you can we can get it on the tube replay now. I'm glad you can get it there.
Well,
so thank you.
and I'm sitting in the machine all day, grading roads, and it's just some of the shit is just comical that you do. I mean, you know, explaining shit to people. It's great. It's fantastic. Thank you
know
for
exactly
being
what you
there.
mean. All right, well, Steven, I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy listening. Okay, take care.
All right. Bye
All
bye.
right, bye. All right, guys. Once again, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat. Mercury, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 25 and I voted for Donald Trump in the great state of Minnesota.
Okay. Do you want to discuss one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing?
I voted for Trump basically because I didn't like how
Oh, no,
Kamala.
I'm sorry. I didn't say why did you vote for Donald Trump. I said, do you want to discuss one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Trump is pro-crime. He's absolutely not pro-crime.
Oh, I guess you just missed the entire last conversation, huh?
First of all, look at what President Trump has done. Azerbaijan war in Armenia or Turkey.
That has nothing to
Azerbaijan-
do with crime now, does it?
he's
I thought you said you wanted to talk about Donald Trump being pro-crime and pro-criminal.
Crime has decreased to the least amount in years. Crime has went
You want to try that
down.
one again?
Crime has went down
Crime has went down.
since the Biden administration. The least, like, it's greatly decreased.
Greatly decreased?
Yes,
When you say greatly
Since-
decreased,
greatly decreased. Like, it's decreased since the Biden administration.
right. So when you say greatly decreased, can you provide like numbers for that? Like what's your metric for greatly decreased?
Basically, crime is really like crime. So I'm a bit nervous because like I don't usually go on these things.
It's fine.
That's why I'm, like,
it's
stuttering
It's
right
fine
now.
if you're nervous. You're
That's why I'm stuttering
yeah,
and stuff.
okay. Take a
and
breath.
my English is
Promise
not
it'll
that
be all
well.
right. Yeah, we're not gonna hurt you. You're not gonna get hurt. Just take a breath. The question is, when you say the Biden administration,
Crimes have went down. Crimes have went down since the Biden administration. It's
Okay,
been proven
how are you determining that?
because I've read statistics
Okay, where?
on several sources,
Like who?
like ChatGPT, also CNN.
Okay.
He's the peace president as well.
He's not the peace
He-
president.
Yes, he is, because how
No,
many
he's
wars
not.
has he stopped? I believe he stopped the Azerbaijan and
He hasn't
Armenia
stopped
war.
any wars. The
The
conflict between
Congo and Rwanda.
Hold on. Whoa, dude, are we talking, or are you reading off points? Which one?
Congo and Rwanda.
Okay, so he's not the peace president. So as far as the wars that he has claimed to have stopped, number one, Israel and Palestine, that is still very much going on.
There's a ceasefire now. And
And the ceasefire that Israel has broken, right? So it's still very much going on. That's number one. Okay. Number two, as far as Armenia and Azerbaijan, pretty sure that has not ended. I believe there might have been a ceasefire with
you
them, but
can't take credit away from President Trump.
I can take credit away from whoever I want.
Literally
I
sign a
don't need
deal
you to cut me
between those
off.
two
I need
nations.
you to listen. Okay,
That's not how.
Okay,
like-
so you went from saying that you were nervous to be up here, and now you're cutting me off. I can promise you, I can either be really patient and nice to you because you're nervous, and I totally understand being nervous because I'm absolutely a total wallflower in real life. I get that. I can either be really understanding, or I can be a total asshole. Now, you've got one chance before asshole Nemo comes along, okay? Thank you. So, as far as Azerbaijan and Armenia is
I'm
concerned,
not scared of you. You can go how.
okay,
however
cool.
you wanna
Asshole
go.
Nemo's here. So the 8 wars that he claimed to stop, bullshit. Every single one of them, bullshit. Every single fucking one of them.
It's
and you
not
can't,
bullshit.
you cannot
It's
debunk
not.
me
Just
because
'cause
you're
you
not
say it doesn't
reading.
mean it is
You're not
bullshit.
reading off of
Just
anything
'cause you
other
say
than
it is, it doesn't mean it's
whitehouse.gov.
not.
What did I just say?
Number one,
You didn't even listen. Exactly.
did-
You come up here, you don't
did
know.
Biden
You
or
came up here just to
Kamala-
read
did
off
Biden
stupid
or
talking
Kamala
points
ever
from
done that?
the
No.
press secretary on whitehouse.gov. I promise you, Carolyn Levitt does it better and probably looks better. Okay? Which is not saying much because it's Carolyn Levitt, but holy God.
Kamala.
You can
Kamala.
finally pronounce her name correctly. Good job.
Listen. Also, Trump has drilled so much oil in record
I just
amounts.
realized who this is.
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait, no, it's not Dom.
President Trump.
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of
Who am
Ty.
I-
You're thinking
it's
of
Ty,
Ty, but
yes.
it's not. But it's not Ty.
Who's Ty?
It's
President Trump has drilled in record amounts.
It's not
No, he
Ty.
hasn't.
It's not Ty.
Oil production has up 44%.
44% from when?
Since the Biden administration.
Oil production measured in what? I promise you, EIA is going to prove you wrong.
It's
You don't even know what
absolutely true.
EIA
You should
is,
Google
dude.
it. He's
You don't even
banned
know what
gender
EIA
affirming
is, do you?
care. He's by executive order.
Can
he's
you
banned gender
answer? Can
affirming-
you answer if you know what EIA stands for?
International Energy Agency.
No.
He's banned
Anyway,
gender affirming care at the hospitals.
No,
so
he
you
hasn't,
can't
dude.
chemically mutilate and surgically
Okay.
mutilate minors.
Mercury, do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
Absolutely,
Do you want a son?
absolutely.
Do you intend on circumcising that son?
That's not something I even thought about doing.
So is that a yes or a no?
Don't even have any babies.
What's your no shit?
Why am I talking to you? Let me talk to
I
the
don't
guy.
know. I don't
Who
know
are
why you're
you?
talking
Like,
to
who
me
are
because
you?
it's clear that you are
Like,
not
who
here
are
to have a
you?
conversation. You are here to read off a bunch of bullshit talking points, and you don't want to engage whenever you get rebuttal. You just want to continue reading off the talking points. If you have been paid to do this, holy fuck, I need to just go ahead and start doing it because I promise you, I could do what you're doing so
Trump,
much better. and
you're
be
just
so
mad
much more
because Trump
convincing
is-
than your stuttering, awkward ass is right now. You can't even read off a list of pre-approved talking points.
It's not. I don't.
Holy
have
fuck, you suck at this. Genuinely, you are so terrible at this.
It's not talking points.
It is talking points.
It's not. It's
It is.
Anyways,
back to your list, right? Because it's talking points.
it's not talking points.
So you just what?
So
you have a list.
crime
You
has
have a
went
list.
down. He's passed the
There it is again.
one big beautiful bill.
Yeah,
which
and
is
you're
the
giggling
greatest-
because you know I'm right.
Yeah.
You're not right. No.
I'm wrong.
Yes, you are wrong.
Prove me wrong.
Is this your live or is this the politicals of? I don't
I'm
know.
the co-host.
We're the co-hosts.
Matt,
So yeah,
am I
we
trying
do
to-
this.
who am I
We do
talking
this.
to?
We do this together, bud. So you're gonna talk to both of us, and honestly, Nemo's having a great conversation with you. I don't. Why is there a problem?
He's being very disrespectful to a woman, and he does not know how to talk to.
I don't think he's being disrespectful at all.
He's being very disrespectful.
I don't see that at all. So no.
Okay, so what I was saying is he's passed the
So you're not going to prove me wrong.
bill. He's done so many good.
You're proving me right.
Crime
Okay,
has
cool.
went
Yeah, this
down.
is. I
Crime
swear
has
this
went
is
down.
somebody.
Crime has went down.
No, it
He's
hasn't.
done gender affirming care. You can't
No, he
just say, no. It has to do everything.
You're not having a conversation. You're just
You
reading.
can't just say
things.
no to everything.
Yes,
That's not how
I
a
can
debate
because
works.
you are not actually engaging in a discussion. So I will say that you're lying every single time that you read off a point until
You know,
you
you
start
need to
having a
shave that beard.
conversation.
Lose some weight. You're ugly as hell.
I need to really put me on the big screen. Please put me on the big screen.
Absolutely.
Please.
Hold please. Here, let me get you here. Oh wait, he ran away. A little bitch. Ran away.
What was that about me having to lose weight and I'm ugly as hell? I'm sorry. What?
It's really a bad look when you say something like that and then you just run away. Like, ouch. God damn. I'll tell you, man, these people. Oh, man, I should have left you up for you got the pirate hat. Oh, damn it. My bad, guys. I should have left Nemo up for another minute. Sorry. All right.
Like, I mean, don't get me. I'm not conceited, but and I'm certainly not, Hassan Piker levels of hot. But
Well-
I know I'm relatively handsome.
Who is Hassan Pike? I mean, really. Let's
Right?
all right, come on. Let's just be clear about that. By the way, thank you guys for being patient while we've been working out this working out the some of the bugs with some of the stuff. Like I said, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being understanding. So thank you. We're working on it. We're gonna move on to our next guest. So let's see what we got in the box here. But by the way, while we're doing this, you guys, make sure that you keep liking that screen. You guys are doing a good job with those likes. Keep it up. Make sure you like the main account, the backup account. Make sure you like Nemo. This is his number 2 account. Get on his main, and then his many other multiple backup accounts. We're on the tube, Politics with Matt. We're just working out a few kinks, but now you will be able to see Nemo video or any other guest video. So if you watch over there, now you'll be able to see that, which is great. Yeah. So we've got that. Again, Politics with Matt. You can also find Nemo's there in the description. Nemo says TT. And then lastly, if you guys are having a good time and you want to, offer some support, you can do so via the gifts here in TikTok or via apps in bios. All right? Cool. We're going to move on to our next guest. And once again, guys, we're just looking for Trump supporters right now. So if you're not a Trump supporter, kindly ask for you to pop on out.
Soul of a beer can.
What?
That is such a specific description, and I love you for it. Nemo is like if a heavy metal bassist was also an accountant.
Accountant by day, heavy metal bassist by night.
Right?
There you go. Steve-O, hi, did you vote for Donald
Yes,
Trump?
sir. Yeah, of course. I mean,
Okay, cool.
who
How
wouldn't?
old are you and what state did you vote in?
43, California.
Okay. Do you want to discuss one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now?
Trump is pro-crime and pro-criminals. Okay, how so? The first one.
I mean, how is
It
he?
says Trump is pro-crime
Yeah.
and pro-criminal. Okay, how so?
Nemo, I feel like I've already addressed this one like 3 times. Do you want to?
I
say
just
it
got
this
on.
time? Oh no, you're not for you, Steve-O. I'm just saying. I feel like I've had to. Do you want to say the ways that he's a criminal? Feel free.
Oh, that Donald Trump's a criminal?
Yeah, or
There
that
you
he's
go.
pro-crime. I can do it. I mean, I just wanted to give you the opportunity because I feel like I've attacked this one now every time. So
Right on, man.
I was just
Go ahead, brother.
let Nemo.
Is that brother Matt? Is that brother Matt gonna?
I'm
Go ahead, Matt.
I'm Matt, and then Nemo.
Oh,
I was
you're
gonna-
Matt?
Yeah, I was gonna let Nemo go for it. Yeah.
Okay, I got you guys confused on my text. So, okay. Nemo. Go ahead, Nemo. Finding Nemo. Let's go.
Yeah, well, the Trump administration has engaged in what can only be described as selling pardons. So that would be number one. He pardoned
Okay,
a metric fuck ton. Oh, wait, what? What? I'm sorry.
It's not, I'd like to keep this at a point where you don't filibuster it. If you're going to bring up a subject, let's stay on that subject. So that way you just said right now an accusation, and I think we should stick to that because I'm not going to be able to memorize 10 of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Fair?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. So, all right. So you're saying right now that he is a criminal in what way? First one. Go ahead.
Okay.
In which way is he a criminal?
The Trump administration has engaged in what can only be described as selling pardons.
Okay, so what proof do you have of pardons?
So, what is the dude's name? It's Zhao. Is that his name? The Binance guy. I always forget his name.
You talking about the one that did cryptocurrency?
Yes, he's like the CEO or whatever of Binance, which is a crypto exchange, and I believe that he personally effectively gave Donald Trump how many millions?
It was at least so personally, I forget how much it was personally that he gave, but it was his company that basically went ahead and platformed the Trump coin and got them all together, and then they gave and whatnot. It's absolutely insane. And then all of a sudden, this guy who helped launder $4 billion with a B, $4 billion that went in furtherance of schmex trafficking, terrorist organizations, and other criminal activities, got his entire sentence commuted. Got out of jail after just a couple of months.
So one thing that you I know, or based on that subject right there, is that for one thing is that guy, he was fully endorsed by the Democratic Party until he changed his donations, and once he changed the donations towards the MAGA movement, because I don't really consider as Republican.
Who are you talking about?
What?
The same dude that got locked up. The same guy. Zhao, yeah.
Okay.
So Zhao went over and he donated to the Democratic Party in the beginning.
So?
And so eventually he decided to go and donate to Trump's 2016 presidency. So when he was trying to become president. So at that time, all of a sudden he got attacked. He got attacked pretty hard. He did. And
hey bud, I just gotta stop you there because I had to fact check this because I've never heard of it. There is zero evidence that CZ ever donated to the Democratic Party. None. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I'll double check.
I've double and triple checked. So
right on. And I'm not going to fight against it. You know what? You're probably right. I probably was misinformed.
Yeah.
But from when I looked up, that's what I saw.
Also, I looked this up as well just to get the numbers on the pay to pardon thing. So Zhao is like one egregious example. basically, the way this worked was, there was a $2 billion investment involving Binance connected entities that benefited Trump's crypto shit, because he has his own crypto shit. So that was done. Let's see, what was it? Binance was involved in administering, and this is what you had mentioned, Matt, a trading platform for Trump's crypto thing called World Liberty Financial. Yeah. So there were multiple things, right? But like the $2 billion investment, that followed by a pardon, it's pretty obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it doesn't look like a red flag for sure. Even being a more of a conservative viewpoint on and capitalism views, I could see that definitely would bring a red flag for sure. And I got to look more into it, because honestly, I just seen something brief, and I couldn't say that you guys are wrong or right now. So for right now, I'll take whatever you guys are saying as truth, and I definitely can do my homework on that. But besides that, Mandani, what is it? I'm sorry, it's all covered up with all these. Okay, Mandani.
It says
and Dems win big.
It says Mamdani and Dems win big. That was in reference to the election a couple of weeks ago, about how the Democrats did really well. That's what that was in reference to. And then the last one, obviously, is that Trump is in the e-files. So there's that.
All right. So according to that, I mean, I think it's still up in the air. We can't fully say that he is. I mean, he is definitely in the Epstein files, because they had the golf course that they owned. They owned together. It was a co-op ownership, and Trump was there for sure, but he never was at the island. And that's been proven with the flight records that have been exposed.
Oh, so
years
you had
ago,
to
right?
so you had to be at the island for something bad to happen, or did a bunch of bad shit?
Of course not.
Okay, cool. So how often was Donald Trump at Jeff's house?
That I couldn't tell you 100%, but I don't know the amount. But I do know that there was like you got to consider the billionaires are hanging out together. This is an ongoing thing.
So
and,
they were best friends. They were self-admitted best friends for 15 years.
I wouldn't say best friends. They were.
Oh, you wouldn't say that? It's weird. They would say that.
They were best friends.
Yeah.
I guess they probably. I wouldn't say best friends. I think it's more than anything is like one thing that you could say about this whole thing. Who banned him from the club? I forgot Mariaga, something like that, right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
You mean the club that Jeff wasn't even actually a member of?
Who banned him from there?
He wasn't even actually a member. So what would banning do?
Well, I honestly, I don't know that for a fact, but I know he was banned from there.
We
You
literally
have to be a member to be banned.
Yeah,
You have to be a member to be banned. Very simple.
and we know that from the
Banned
emails.
for-
And we know that from the emails, don't we, Nemo?
But-
Because
but
because
they have
Jeff
pictures of
himself
him being there.
Jeff himself even made fun of Donald Trump for saying that he was banned when he's like, "How could he ban me? I was never a member."
Was he there?
Well, you could go to a place and not be a member. I don't understand. Like,
But he was banned from there, and it doesn't matter if you're a member or not. He was there, exactly what you're saying. He was banned from even showing up as a guest.
and
So the whole idea
and
behind
when was
it is like,
when
hey,
was that? And
you're
when
no
wa-
longer
and
allowed
when
here,
was that? And when was that?
Once he seen he was a creep,
Oh, really?
according to him, and that's what he said. So,
What about according to Donald Trump? What about according to him?
no, but see, the thing is that it's also the person that was investigating and the victims. Not one of them has said that they saw anything suspicious about him being at that club. They said he was there, but he was never a creep.
What?
But so a lot of that stuff that was going on was going on
When
at
you
that
say
club.
he, are you talking about Donald Trump or are you talking about Jeff?
Trump.
Okay.
That Trump was never Trump. You're right. Okay, so Trump was never a person that they saw as a creep, and they never saw Trump anywhere involved in that. All the people, the poor victims of this whole thing. And I got to say that's really messed up, because I would hate. I have 2 daughters, and I would hate for that. I think I would do quite a bit. As a father, if somebody did that to my child, I could only assume. So, F those people, anybody who's involved. And if I find out that Trump's involved, F him too. But
What
until
would
I
it-
do, with
So,
solid proof.
Question.
Uh-huh.
If you found out that Trump was involved, F him too. What evidence would you accept with that?
Solid proof. Not stuff
What is
that,
solid proof?
something with the files that are being put out. If there's solid proof on him being involved, at that point, it's kind of hard, because you gotta have a witness, or someone that's been there,
Okay, but what
at
is
the-
solid proof?
I think that's what it would be. Is like, did he go to the island?
No,
or
that
is
is
there
not
photo evidence?
okay.
because-
Just going to the island. That's it.
Yeah, that's a big one for sure. Because anybody who
is there
went there, I
anything
would assume
else?
that they're involved. If there's a victim that renounces him and announces him as part of it,
Okay,
I would consider that. Because
you would consider it, or you would accept it.
I would consider, because a lot of these times, you got to accept that a lot of people have been to college athletes, false accusations against these guys. They lose their
Okay,
careers.
so then
and
would-
then it's all false
all right,
accusations.
so now you're doing the whole. You're saying, oh well, they're going to falsely accuse him. All right.
Yeah,
so
because you have
then
to have solid
how
evidence.
would they be able to prove that they were telling the truth?
The beauty of the system, I would say, if it's ruled in court where they have solid evidence, and I think that's
Again,
the
you say
best method,
solid
because that's
evidence.
a hard question to answer. Honestly,
charming.
It's real difficult to answer a question like that, because we can't state it until we have all the evidence.
Okay, well,
That's the beauty about court.
no, because that's you
How about
working. That's you working backwards from a conclusion. No. I want you to tell me what solid evidence is to you, because it isn't witness testimony. Because you just said, well, false accusers. So that you automatically undermined that.
So solid evidence would be photo evidence.
Photo evidence
Yeah,
of what?
of the situation,
Or can I
or-
play? Hey, bud, can I play something for you real quick?
that's what I'm saying. Forensics.
Can I play something?
Anything
Can
tied
I
into
play
forensics.
something? Cool. Can I play something
Go
for you
ahead.
real quick? Awesome.
Yeah.
He is able to convince people. So he tells everybody what they want to hear.
So how do you know this?
He has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
He's great. His ability to sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman. Say, you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
So you probably know he had a scalp reduction. Because he had the same male pattern woman that we all have.
He's not he's a horrible human being. He does nasty things to his best friends, best friends' wives. And he first tries to gain your trust and then uses it to do bad things. That's how he goes. He is charming.
Now, did you catch the part where he said I was his closest friend for 10 years?
Yeah, that's the first time I heard of that one. Honestly, I never heard that.
Yeah.
Audio.
Yeah, I know, right?
So
That's pretty. That's pretty damning, huh? Yeah, I know.
It is pretty. I would say it doesn't look good for sure. It doesn't take away from what he's doing now, but I would say
You
that
mean it
does
doesn't
look
take away from the fact that it took him 10 months and being forced literally by every single member of Congress to release the files that he could have on day one just simply released?
No, it's not that, because I think he thought it through. He's not involved, and if that was the case, why didn't the liberal left push it on Biden? They never said nothing of
Wait,
it.
hold on.
And
What
so-
are you talking about?
that Biden never did anything about the Epstein files.
What do you mean he never did anything? There was literally an
Did he
ongoing.
expose them?
Like, hey bud,
Yeah.
hey bud, allow me to help you out here, because this is literally one of the silliest things that you guys say. Who was on trial after Jeff was on trial? Excuse me. Who was on trial after Jeff was?
I wouldn't. You know what? I didn't follow it like that. But why don't you enlighten me?
It was Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh yeah.
You know
Yeah.
who she was?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely.
So she was on trial. She was found guilty
All right.
and
Going that route,
went
okay.
to prison, right?
Yep.
Do you know when her last appeal was exhausted?
What is it? Get to the whole.
You want me to
fact
get
thing?
to the point
You
because
guys-
I'm
you
trying
guys
to.
do this.
Yeah.
get to
I'm
the
so
point.
I'm so sorry that
Get
I'm
to it.
actually trying to logically explain
Come
something
on,
to
buddy.
you that
Let's
you don't
just get
know.
to the point. Who cares about the
Why don't you shut the fuck up and stop interrupting me? Because I'm trying to explain something to you that you don't understand and you don't know, and this is the
Man.
reason why you guys are so fucking dumb. Okay? And the reason that you're so fucking dumb is that you don't understand is that Maxwell's last appeal ended in
Beta male,
September of 2024. And because her last appeal ended in September of 2024 and it was an ongoing investigation up until that point, no files were going to be released. And I'm sorry that you're too stupid to understand that or know that, and you had to interrupt me while I was literally just trying to give you a basic explanation of how that would work. I understand. And now you're being a little bitch about it because you just got told why you were completely fucking wrong, and you don't even understand why you were wrong. So you're going to come back and go, hey, beta male, beta male, beta male, beta male. Bro. So what you need to do is you just need to say, oh, I understand why they couldn't release the files because there was an ongoing investigation and appeals. Got it?
You sound worse than my mom.
I mean, you could tell her that I said hi because I fucked her last night.
You know what? That's fucked up because she passed away, so that's impossible.
Well, that's fine. It was really difficult to dig her up, but I did. I'm sorry, I'm just a beta male. What do I know? Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Glad all 1,200 of you are here with us tonight. We're having a great time. Please keep liking that screen. Make sure you've dropped a follow here. This is the main account. This is the backup account. Make sure you're following our friend Nemo. And, yeah, let's go. Oh, I know it was wrong, but he deserved it, so. Yeah. Excuse me. No, it was just going to devolve into personal attacks, and I had no time left for that. Thank you, guys. Ray, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Of course I did.
Okay, cool.
Look,
how
take
old are you and what
Mondani,
state? Time out.
57, Florida.
Cool.
Take Mondani and the Dems and shove him up your fucking liberal beta male ass.
Oh, no.
You're going to lose again in 2028.
Oh, no. You sound
We got
real
JDV.
upset. Oh, no.
And we're not going to have
Oh,
a brown
no.
woman president.
You mean
boy.
JD Vance, whose endorsement couldn't even get his own brother elected fucking mayor of Cincinnati? That guy? That guy? He's going to win.
He's going to get 80 million votes.
He literally couldn't get his own brother elected
got
in
77.
a Republican state. He
JDV
couldn't get
is
his
gonna
own
have
brother
80
elected.
million
He
votes.
couldn't even get his own brother elected as mayor.
Uh-huh.
That's so fucking
So-
sad. The
so-
vice president of the United
get
States of
we the
America
people.
in a Republican
All the
state
guests that he had.
couldn't get his own brother elected mayor. But he's going to win the presidency. You got it, bud.
Message me in 2028.
You
Let's see
guys
what
are
happens.
funny. No one fucking cares. Anyways, do you actually want to talk about like real shit, or do you just want to go Vance 2028? Like, do you want to talk about real things, or do you just want?
Nothing's going to happen with Epstein. Biden hid it because Obama's in it. Obama went to
I
Epstein
literally
Island
just
because of the
explained.
boys.
I literally just
Because of the
explained why.
boys.
I
Obama.
literally just explained the legal reasons why the files weren't released. It's real fucking simple, and you guys are all too dumb to understand it. There's a legal reason behind
sure.
it. Cool.
Hiding it
Hey, bud.
for
Hey, Ray. Hey,
Bah,
Ray.
who's
Hey,
in
Ray.
it.
Hey, Ray. How many federal investigations have you been a part of? How many federal investigations have you been a part of, Ray? It's real simple. 1, 2,
More
10?
than you, dumbass.
Really?
More than you, which
Really?
is 0.
How? Oh, awesome.
More than you,
really?
which is 0,
That's
dumbass.
weird because my partner is a federal attorney.
Oh, yeah? Well, Ray has been the subject of federal investigation.
I was just going to say.
Get it, bitch.
Ray's like, I've been involved in a month. Like, that's really interesting,
I've
Ray.
been in undercover stings by certain agencies.
I met Chris Hansen. Ray, bud, if there's an ongoing federal investigation,
You're so weak.
I know. Listen,
We'll
I
never
know
have a
it's
woman
fine. Anyways,
president.
I'm still
We'll never
trying.
have a
I
brown
know you
woman.
can bitch and moan about shit. It's fine.
We'll
I'm
never
trying to
have a
listen, but
brown
I'm
wo-
trying to explain something to you. If there's an ongoing
that you-
investigation and there's ongoing appeals, they're going
fuck
to keep
off.
information sealed. Because they don't want. Oh, and he ran away too. God, these snowflakes today, Nemo. I'll tell you, they're crashing out hard.
Lordy.
Oh.
Fuck off. My name's Ray. I've been in more federal investigations than you have, dumbass.
Oh my God.
I bet you he would literally do the meme of like it's that that meme on Reddit where it's like you're fighting with like a one-upper and you ask them, how many chromosomes do you have? They're like, more than you, bitch. Like I guarantee he would say that and he would not make the connection.
It wouldn't. Oh, that's so fuck. Oh, that's so fuck. Oh man. All right, guys, we're gonna bring up our next Trump supporter. Real quick, we do have our audio issues fixed over on the tube. It seems like so. We're doing kind of like a taped together version of it tonight. It's not 100% what it's going to be moving forward, but at least it's kind of working. I will get it 100% squared away. Real quick, by the way, I need to say thank you to two people. Thank you to our friend Tammy. Tammy says, Trump claims that he banned him for stealing his girls, but those emails show he was in contact with him right up until he was arrested. That is true. And so that's just such a dumb argument. So thank you, Tammy. W's to Tammy. Thank you, Tammy, for your generosity on the Vimo. And thank you to Mike, also on Vimo, who says Ray is definitely in the files. Like I said, maybe he met Chris Hansen. I don't know.
I mean, his name was Ray, and it was like the fucked up spelling. It was R-E-Y. I think that he puts the Ray in Jeffrey.
Too soon. SoCal, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Ray was watching MASH, by the way. Ray was watching MASH.
Nice.
I heard. I can recognize that theme song from like a fucking snippet. I heard that. C89. Hi, or 89?
Missed the rest of it.
What's that?
You missed the rest of it. You missed the rest of it.
I can't. It's hard. I can't see it on my screen. All I can see is like C89 ... So, anyways,
You're that old. You need glasses.
No, it's in TikTok Live Studio. It just says C89 ... You moron. It's not that I can't read it. It's because
all
that's
you
how
guys
it
can do
shows
is call
up.
people names. It's really sad. Like you want this full.
You fucking moron.
So
it
bad
cuts
that you
off
just
your
can't-
name. It's not that I can't read it.
Not call people names.
No one's calling you a name.
It's very liberal. You called me a moron, actually, fag.
Really? You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
You want to
let's
get?
do that.
Is that because you want to get? Is it because you want to get clicked right away because you know you're gonna get fucking dog walked by both of us because you are a fucking moron?
What?
Is that why? Is that why?
Hit a gym.
Is that
Hit a gym?
really? Turn your camera
Games
on.
of-
Awesome.
Hit
Turn your
a gym.
camera on.
Hit a gym, little man.
Turn your camera on. I invited
Hit
you
a
to turn
gym,
your
little
camera
man.
on. Here's the thing. Our friend
gym.
C8 McFuckface over here isn't going to turn his camera on because he's a little pussy and he won't turn his camera on. So I'm just going to keep him here and I'm going to show you guys what a little punk he is because he won't turn his camera on.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym.
Turn your
His
camera on.
name's Todd.
Go to the gym. Go to the gym.
This guy is very Todd coded.
Yeah, Ray. Turn your camera
Shut
on,
the
bud.
fuck up, Nemo, you little bastard.
Turn your camera on.
Did I get under your skin, sweetheart?
I think he's
Shut up. You got no arms at all, skinny boy.
I think he's feeling
Your
a
name
little
is
hurt.
Todd.
My name is not Todd, it's Troy. My dog's name is Todd.
Troy is even worse. What a fucking
I'm pretty sure your
stupid
name's
name.
Todd.
My dog's name is Troy.
My dog's name
Pretty sure your name's Todd.
I call
Hey, why don't you turn your fucking camera on like a big man since you're going to
Dude.
insult people's looks, bud? Come on.
Shut up,
Turn your
you
camera on.
fucking fag.
Shut up. Oh, he dropped another
You little
slur
fucking
because he
fag.
wants me to drop him. He wants me to drop him because he's too fucking scared to actually stay up here and debate. Turn your camera
fuck
on.
each other.
Here, I'll give you the big screen. Turn your camera on,
fuck
big
each
man.
other.
Turn your camera
Nemo
on.
fuck each other.
Turn your camera on. Why
Go
don't you
fuck
turn
each
your
other.
camera on? Are you scared?
Fuck the man.
Are you scared? Are you the big man is scared to turn his camera on? Look at that, you guys. He's scared to
Put the
turn
man
his
on the rope.
camera on. Oh, why won't you turn your camera on? Is it because you don't want to show your face?
You're just a crash out homo. I'm not showing you my
crash
face. You're
out
a crash
homo?
out homo.
Bro,
I've never heard that one before.
Just crash out.
You kind of
You
gave
and
away your
Steve Nemo there just
proclivities.
crash
So
out.
Todd
That's all
or
you do.
Troy, whatever your name
Do a
is.
cycle. Do a
I'm
cycle.
sorry.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, Todd or Troy, whatever your name is. You
steroids,
kind of
bud.
gave away your proclivities. Like, at first you're just throwing the F slur, but then you kept saying
do a
that you
cycle,
wanted
bud.
to watch me and Matt bump uglies,
do a
which
cycle. That's
I
all you
mean,
do.
if
Don't act as
if you're a cuck, I mean, hey, no kink shaming,
I
but
would
you can just call yourself a cuck.
I would love to punch
You know?
you in the fucking head is what I'd like to do.
I mean, it
Oh, wow,
sounds like that's
threats.
what it is, and that's okay.
Little
Uh,
fucking bags.
You know, hey,
You're just
let
homos.
that
You're just homos.
it's not even a freak flag. It's just like let that
We can't trust you.
chair
You're gay.
sit in the corner.
You're gay. You're gay. We can't trust you.
What?
You heard me. We can't trust gays.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Go sit. Go have sex with your little partner there. It's gross.
Are you gonna watch?
Do you like the cuck chair?
no,
Are you a fan? You're a fan of the cuck chair, aren't you?
I
I mean, honestly, it's because he's like 5 feet tall and 90 pounds. He's got a lot of things to compensate for. That's what it is.
but
No, we know because
You're
you
just-
won't. It's because you won't turn your camera on. We know. We know why you're
describing
afraid to
your
turn your camera on.
describing your boyfriend now.
What's that?
You're describing your boyfriend now.
My boyfriend. So what if he is
What?
my boyfriend? Who fucking cares? Why are you so
Nemo sucks.
why are you so homophobic, dude? Like you say it like as
Die.
if I had a boyfriend, as if it would fucking matter to me, and it doesn't matter to me
Yeah,
fucking one little bit. See, it's
that.
not the 90s anymore, and calling someone gay isn't an insult. It just means that you're really
really is,
stupid
though. It really
and you're homophobic.
You're the snowflake here, bud.
You're the snowflake
Bro,
here, buddy.
you complained because you were called a moron 5 seconds when you came up here. Like, yeah, you're the only one here that's
Yeah,
the
'cause I got
thin-skinned
sick of you
snowflake, dude.
Yeah, because I
And
got
you keep insisting that you want to watch me
Look
and
at you
Matt
acting
bump
tough.
uglies, which I mean, you know,
You're little, dude. Don't even talk
I'm
to me.
straight,
My,
so
my
I'm
leg
sorry,
is
Matt.
bigger than
I
your
have
whole
nothing
body.
against you.
You're fucking
but
tiny, dude. Don't
it
even
is
talk.
kind of weird
Shush.
how you just
Shush.
keep
Don't
insisting
even
that
talk.
we should
Don't even
perform
talk.
for
You're
you.
too tiny.
I'm too
You're
tiny.
too tiny. Yes, you got no arms at all.
I got
You're
no
little.
arms at
You're
all. I'm
fucking
pretty sure
little,
I got
dude.
2 arms.
You're little. You're
I'm
tiny.
little.
You're
Okay.
fucking tiny. You're a little man. It's okay.
You-
Be a skinny little man.
you
That's fine.
strike
But
me
you really need a
as
gym. You
the,
really need a gym.
What is it? Topping
I got
from the
sick and
bottom?
tired-
Is that what
I
it
got
is?
sick
Like
and
the-
tired
the-
of you
the
calling-
the brat thing. Like I'm pretty sure that's what you are.
Yeah,
My fellow Republicans.
for sure.
I don't know if
Okay.
if males are also called brats.
Oh,
like I know that is how it works.
Fucking little self.
I know that label is
fucking
in the
gym.
community. It's typically that
Good gym. you
for
loser.
women.
Get a
But he's
fuck-
definitely got. It's the same.
cycle.
It's the same kink, I guess. Right.
Yeah,
whatever
it
that
probably
is.
It's a cycle.
Yeah,
I'll respect-
definitely. I say so, dude. Yeah,
you better
for
if you do a
sure.
cycle.
Anyways.
I'll
This
respect-
guy is the Billy Mays of steroids.
Seriously,
Jesus
I
Christ.
will
The
fucking
Billy
respect
Mays
you
of
better
steroids,
if you
yeah.
do some GH and a couple.
Yeah, you still won't turn your camera on. You're such a little coward, dude. I mean, what are you? You're probably like 18 years old. You're 5 feet tall. You live with mommy and daddy. We all know that's not your real car, and you made this your username because you want to try to like impress other boys. We know you do, but it's fine. Listen, you should go back to playing Call of Duty with your lonely ass incel friends, okay? And listen, one day if you ever get to talk to a girl, remember you don't want to tell her what a piece of shit right-winger who voted for Donald Trump you are, because no one will ever let you touch them if you actually tell them that. They'll never let you. Okay, bud? All right. I know. All right. Bye-bye. All right. We'll see you. You take care. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Oh. All right. Well.
All right. I'm going to fix this.
I feel like he was in his 20s. To Gen Z women, I've heard this, and I just got to say, to Gen Z women, and I guess younger millennial women, dating must really, really suck for y'all. Like I've seen a lot of stuff on this, like different people talking about it, write-ups on this. Obviously, the male loneliness thing. Yeah, it's because no one wants to date them because they're fucking annoying. I get it, right? But wow, if I was still, doing the dating thing in like college, holy shit.
Dude.
I understand now why Gen Z women are literally they're writing off Gen Z men, and they're just like skipping generation. They're going to millennial men. That is like an actual dynamic that's happening because Gen Z men are just so brain broken.
They're so fucked up. It's our friend Erica. Hey, Erica, what's going on?
I just wanted to say a couple of things. Number one, that guy's not lonely enough. However lonely he is, he should be more lonely.
we all agree.
There is no amount of loneliness that is not appropriate for that man. Secondly, anyone else notice he's an advocate for gender affirming care?
It's true.
That is
on a cycle, bro.
His arms aren't big because he put in the work to make his arms big. His arms are big because he didn't feel masculine enough in his normal body. He was feeling, what do we call that? Gender dysphoria. And so in order to stop his gender dysphoria, he had to engage in gender affirming care, which that's absolutely fine. You do you. But don't complain when other people engage in gender affirming care.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We also didn't even establish if Homeboy's arms were big. I'm pretty sure dude's got like no facial hair.
I think we're talking about pipe cleaners really at the end of the day over here. So, yeah.
What I can say is that his arm measurements were definitely bigger than his IQ, like for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if he takes Tren, like, yep, that'll do it. Just pray to God you don't get the crazy side effects of Tren. For anybody who doesn't know, Tren is the shit that they give cows to make them huge.
Oh, that's what that
One
is.
of the things. It is it's a steroid, but yeah.
That's fantastic. No, I didn't know that.
And so like when humans take it, well, if it makes a cow insane, which I think they've stopped doing it nowadays, but if it did that, well, just imagine what it does to people. And I mean, it works, but also you go look at the side effects of what Tren could do. It is the steroid of steroids. It's steroids on steroids. That's how crazy it is.
It's roids on roids.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that guy was, wow.
I was very sad last night because I really would have liked to talk to, what was his name? RK or KJ or TJ or
PK.
PK. I knew it was 2 letters. I just didn't care enough to remember which 2 letters of the alphabet it was. He was Nemo. I don't know. How could you not pick up on what he was wanting you to talk about when he kept saying, Come on then, Nemo. Come on.
Right?
Come on, Nemo. Come on,
Here we go
Nemo.
again. Here we go again. The number of people in the server, in the Discord, that they were doing the GIF from GTA. Oh shit, here we go again. Like, just they kept sending it because seriously, he just kept saying, "Here we go again. Here it goes again." What? Trying to answer your question? God damn.
It was fucking ridiculous is what it was. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
But just remember, everyone, Jesus is from Jerusalem.
That's right. I found that.
Right?
I gotta edit that clip, you guys. But I found it. I was working on all of reworking all of this stuff today, so I didn't get. But I got that clip, and there's so much good stuff. I also have one of him just like badgering Nemo doing that thing, and I think that's gonna be really fucking funny.
The Jesus from Jerusalem thing, that was in response to basically I said Jesus is a socialist Jew, right? And I did it to piss him off, which it worked.
It worked.
And it's also true. Jesus was Jewish and he was totally a socialist. So accurate. He ended up talking about how, well, he was born in Israel. And then Matt, I think you asked him, where was he born? And then the dude said Jerusalem. Like, God damn. It's literally that time of year. Like, you're supposed to remember Bethlehem exists around this time of year.
Literally.
Jesus was born in Georgia. Just saying. You're actually looking at him. He's on screen. He cut his hair a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that Jesus beard.
I thought you
Peace
meant
be
the
upon you, my child.
country. I thought you meant the country, Georgia.
No.
I thought, that's where my brain went.
Nah, Savannah. He's on the beach. Who is Stebo and why is he crying in the chat? Was he up earlier?
Yeah, he was. I mean, I could bring him back up potentially. Maybe if he behaves a little better.
Bittersweet. I see God every day. You are correct. And also, why does everyone want my boyfriend to come on them? I don't fucking get it.
Dear Lord.
He's mine. And he exercises in bed with me, okay? He does exercise. With that said...
Fucking hell.
What?
TMI, woman.
No such thing. You love me anyway. With that said, if you also love Nemo, I don't know if you want him to do, what I just said, but if you love him, join his Discord. It is in his bio. Also, his colored apps are in there. Send him a little love. If you want him to read anything out loud to the MAGA, he will do that. Send him just a little bit of love, and he will show you some. Not in the way that you want, though, that I get. You can also do that with Matt. Matt is in Nemo's Discord. Also, follow his YouTube. Since this is becoming a right-wing propaganda machine, you never know what's going to happen. So follow him on YouTube. We can keep up with him. And just like as a backup, follow them all on the social media that are on. Nemo's also on Instagram. He doesn't use it, but I'll make him. Anything else? Keep liking. I want to get to 200,000K. I don't know if Erica has anything in her bio. If she does, I need to check it out. Okay.
She's got to
show her some love.
Because Erica is international. She can't use the blue or the green, but she can use the PP. So if you want to support Erica, do the PP thing. But yeah,
I know we all
Anything that-
really like some PP. So use it.
anything that goes to my PP for the next couple of weeks, I'm donating to the hospice that took care of my
Aw,
dad. So
that's so
not
sweet.
going to me, it's going to them.
All right, everyone, go and grab Erica's PP. It's in her bio. Send her some love. Donate. That's also a really good thing. Yeah, keep tapping. I want to get to 200K. If we can get up to like, I don't know, 300-400 tonight, that would make me happy. 500 if you are, you really want to get there with us. So I'm going to drop. I'm going to let the guys continue. Stebo, if you weren't already on the panel, don't be a little bitch. Get up here. Get up, MAGA. I want to see some debates. Follow Matt on YouTube again.
Thanks, Nell.
Bye.
Thank you. And by the way, just speaking from personal experience, we really do want to make Nell happy. So let's get those likes up, because I don't want to have to explain another black eye for Nemo. Okay, I don't want to have to cover for him again. I can't do that. So we can't say that he walked into another door or he fell down another flight of stairs. Okay, so
exactly.
You guys need to like get serious on this shit. Okay, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, for my safety. Inundate me with things.
Anyways, let's. All right.
Stebo's not very. Is he coming back up? Oh,
yeah.
he's not very bright.
No,
I've just been seeing what he's been saying in the comments.
All right, Stebo, we can try this again. Now, can you act?
I'm back on. Oh shit.
All right. So
Okay.
Can you act like a normal person this time?
I think we both. I treat people exactly how they treat me. I would treat you with much respect, my friend.
Cool. Okay, great. Well then, that's wonderful, because last time I was just trying to simply explain something to you as to why the files couldn't have been released because of the ongoing investigation and the appeals, and you kept interrupting me. So that's all.
I thought I did a good job, but you know what? It's all hearsay. It's in the past. Let's just let that go. It's just a new beginning, and let's go forward with what you got. I will state my truth. So first of all, you guys are Christians? Are you Christian?
I'm not Christian.
Because you got. Okay. I thought you guys said something about believing in Christ. So that makes a lot of sense. Because
No,
if you believe in Christ, it'd be a whole different realm.
Well, no. So we were talking about a guest last night who was asking Nemo and I if we did. I grew up Catholic. I know a lot about Christianity and about the teaching of Jesus Christ. And despite not being a card-carrying Christian or a believer of the religion itself, I believe that the principles that Jesus himself lived by are very virtuous and very good. And so I think that those were good, because when we talk about them, they're literally they're literally socialist, if not outright communist. I mean, basically like what those are. So if you're a true follower of Jesus, the thing that you would do is you would want to help the poor, feed the hungry, give comfort to those in need, help the sick. Without question, you would welcome the stranger in a strange land, as Jesus himself said. And you would also probably try to give away as much of your money as possible, because Jesus also made the point that it was easier for a camel to pass through the head of a needle than it was for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And so if we actually listen to what Jesus said, we would probably not be in the position that we are in now. But Republicans don't actually listen to what Jesus said, right?
I don't believe so, because I think they do, because there's a difference between the Bible, where you guys are talking about, is there's also a lot of verses that are based on how you would create a government, and in the Bible itself. And when you listen to those things, it's got rules, and yes, we should as people act like that within our tribe, and within our tribe is within our nation.
Oh,
And as long as we take care of our nation, I agree with a lot what you're saying. We take care of our veterans. We take care of our old people. We take care of anybody who's disabled.
No,
but
we
not
literally
people who are
don't take care of those people. Exactly. So we don't do those things because Republicans consistently vote against any and all legislation that would increase funding to all of those programs. There you go. So they're definitely not Christian. And I'm sorry, Erica, what were you going to say?
Well, I
Oh,
was
that's
going
not
to
fair.
ask.
Okay.
I was going to ask if Steve-O was familiar with the parable of the Good Samaritan.
Okay, before I go into that, first of all, like when we talk about you guys talking about financial cuts, it's not financial cuts. It's all it is they're actually keeping the same funding,
That's
but they're
false.
cutting,
That's
but
false.
they're cutting close to the same funding, but they're cutting a
No,
lot of people who are in here. My family comes from Mexico. My mom came legally. My dad's in his 80s. He came to the like 90s.
Hang on. Time out. This isn't – hold on, Steve-O. This isn't story time. We're talking about something really specific, and I would really like it if you would answer Erica's question because she had a point. Do you know the parable of the Good Samaritan, yes or no?
Well, I wanted to jump onto what we had going on first because you cut me out of that one. But if that's what you guys want to go, hey, let's skip that question.
We can discuss the fact that Republicans have literally cut funding for all of those things that we're talking about. They've literally cut funding. Yes. Yes.
No, but they cut funding for what?
I can give you a great example. They cut funding for the self-unaliving hotline for veterans.
Okay, I could disagree with that, but
by more
that's
than
one of the things.
50%. Cool. Show me that they didn't cut the funding for that then.
No,
Because
they
I can
actually
show you that they did.
they cut the major cuts of anything that was done is through illegal immigrants, and
No,
we got
sorry. I've given you a specific point that they cut funding for veterans for the self-unaliving hotline.
they cut probably funding for that being I don't know everything but I know they upsized whatever they're giving the veterans.
How many
Maybe that's-
veterans unalive themselves in the US every day?
Maybe they cut
How many veterans unalive themselves in the US
because
every day?
they made it better.
How many
You know-
veterans? They made it better by taking people away.
No, by making that it's not. It's just like all parts of government, like that, like what it was inefficient. What Elon Musk did, he made it more efficient.
No, he didn't.
When they cut, yeah, of course they did.
No, he didn't.
They added a lot more efficient people.
No,
to
they
do the
didn't
job.
add more efficient
Multiple people are doing the cut spending.
Steve-O, they didn't add more efficient people. And one of the things that Doge did was to cut the VA. So what they cut from the VA was firing, was it 30,000? It's like 30,000 veterans from the VA.
From the VA? No, I think it was even. Well, oh, you know what, Nemo, you're right, because it was like the total number of people that they reduced from the VA was much more, but the actual number of veterans itself, I think you're right. It was somewhere between 30 and 40,000. But didn't they cut like 80,000 people from the VA in total? But you're right. If we're just talking about veterans, it was like 35 or 40,000. Yeah.
There you go.
Although the cutting of veterans, it doesn't matter who it is. At this point, is the government's got to run the most efficient it can. I don't care what color you are or where you come from.
Okay,
if it doesn't make sense for the
you
government.
don't actually give a shit about veterans. Okay, cool.
No, I do.
No,
I think
you
they
don't.
should get funding. Yeah, of course I do. They're the ones who fought for our freedom.
Okay, well then you don't want to give them a job.
I don't. Not if they're not doing a good job.
Okay, cool. So then you don't give a fuck about them.
No, of course I care about our country more.
Can I point out, this is from the Department of Veterans Affairs, and they actually had a hearing regarding the cuts to the Veterans Crisis Line, which is the self-unaliving hotline. And they took away 60% of the people that are on that. And by the way, just in case you don't know this, Steve-O, 22 veterans a day in the United States take their own lives. 22. This was
That's too many. Yeah, I agree.
And do you
that's
think
up, right?
for those people, do you think it's going to be better or worse when there are 60% less people to take their phone call when they are in crisis?
I think they're going to create better systems than what there is right now. Obviously,
Show us the better system.
what's out there right now has
What's
not
the
worked.
better system? Show us the better. Why would you take away one thing and say we promise you something better and then not have something better?
Well, I can't honestly answer that 100% because I don't follow it like you probably guys are right now. And all I know is the basic stuff that I just said right now. But again, more homework for me.
Nothing
I'm
that
gonna
you
look
said
up a
is
lot of
even
stuff after
basic,
this
dude. You're
conversation.
just speaking. You're speaking in generalities or vague.
Yeah, but
it's like
that's
I want
most
to say
society.
platitude and cliche, but it's not that. It is just these vague, empty statements. Like
It's not
you
vague
don't
because it's-
actually have anything to work on as far as numbers or why you believe a certain thing.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that it's not truthful what I'm saying because a lot of the stuff that I state is
We've
based off
literally
people who
debunked
do
what you
research.
said.
It's not even news.
No,
It's
dude,
general
we've
news.
debunked what you said.
And not so. How so? Because all you guys said is that they were cutting spending on what it was for like people calling in and for the
No,
and
it
I
wasn't
agree.
just that. You're not listening.
That's what the
No,
whole
that's not
the conversation's
the
been for
only
the most part.
thing. That's not what Erica said.
What did she say?
The self-unaliving hotline was one piece of a broader thing that was told to you, which is that the VA has lost tens of thousands of employees due to Doge, due to Donald Trump. Tens of thousands of employees have been fired from the VA. And that also includes funding being cut to the self-unaliving hotline.
So are we sure? So you guys are positive right now. You guys are saying right now is the cuts have damaged or stopped or even made it worse for people to call in right now. You guys are saying that for sure. That right now that because of the cuts, people calling in can no longer call in anymore. Is that a fact?
Right. I'll say it again. They dismissed 1,000 people in February from the crisis line.
Okay.
And that
So
was approximately 60% of the people that worked on the crisis line.
So has it been a problem that's been pushed out there by the veterans? Because right now, for what I know, the majority of the veterans support Trump.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you remember the thing I just put up on the screen? That was from the Department of Veterans Affairs. That was a hearing, and it was reported by the Department of Veterans Affairs. If the Department of Veterans Affairs is reporting that people are coming in saying that people who are responders are saying that this is causing problems, then it's causing problems.
Not necessarily. I think the veterans, just like us, the people, get to decide on what the government and what we live in and how we're living and what money we get, and we get to decide on what the outcome is of our government. And so the veterans, it doesn't matter what the leaders say, it matters what we live and what your livelihood is.
Okay,
overall.
I'm just going to, okay, be quiet then, Steve. I'm going to ask the comments a question. If you are a veteran and you are getting worse service now than you were before Donald Trump became the president, put a 1 in the chat. If you are a veteran and you are getting better service now than before Donald Trump became president, put a 2 in the chat.
That's not a very fair assessment of this whole thing.
Also, Steve,
Why not?
Because it's a biased situation.
Steve-O, no, I was just going to ask because I agree with Nemo. I want to know why it's not a fair assessment. Are you a veteran?
No, but
Okay,
I guarantee
we know
everybody
we know actual veterans who deal with the system who have firsthand experience. See, that would be a primary source to deal with. If there's a 60% reduction in this one area, that is directly affecting a necessary service. You agreed with Erica, with Nemo, and obviously with me, I agree the same, that we all agree that many service members should not be taking their lives every day, right?
I never
You
agree
agree?
with that.
Wait
like
a
I
second.
said,
Hold on. You
I
don't
said I
agree?
that
You
that's a lot of
don't
people.
agree that service members shouldn't be taking their lives?
No, that's different. You're
It's
rephrasing the
not
question.
when I no. Hold on,
That's a
dude.
rephrase,
Dude,
brother.
I'm not rephrasing anything. Erica pointed out to you the number of service members who unalive themselves. We all agree that's not a good thing every day, right? That's a bad thing, right?
Well,
Hold on,
again,
dude.
like
This
I
is a
said,
simple yes or no.
No, no. Okay, go ahead.
So
No.
no, that's not a good thing.
It depends. Like I said, it's not a yes or no question. That's a open question.
Bro,
so, go
this
ahead.
is literally the easiest, simplest thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Listen, the question I am asking you, I think maybe you're misunderstanding the question because I cannot believe that you would give any other answer. All of us agree that service members unaliving themselves is a bad thing, right?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. So glad that we're all on this because that's the question that I'm asking you. Great. So
Okay,
if we
okay.
all agree, if we all agree that service members unaliving themselves is a bad thing, then obviously cutting the unaliving hotline for veterans by a 60% reduction is not a good thing because all of us want there to be less service members unaliving themselves, right?
It depends. Like I said, that's where we different because it all depends on how good the system was running. You could maybe get the same job done with half.
Steve-O,
with the
you're
manpower
making
that they got. I
Steve-O,
don't know that.
Steve-O, I'm trying to help you out here. You are
Yeah.
making yourself look fucking awful right now.
Well, I don't know though. You know, the thing is that the government has run inefficiently, and taxes have been taken and stripped away from us American people for no reason. A lot of that's been caught. You know, you guys can't disagree that Doge didn't catch
Hang
a lot
on,
of stuff that was wrong.
Steve-O, what does the Constitution allow people to allow the government to take taxes for?
Well, it depends because
No,
we're
it
sending
doesn't.
money over to
No,
Africa for transgender.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't depend. There is a specific phrase in the Constitution that it allows taxes to be taken for. What is that phrase?
Enlighten me. What is it?
For the general welfare. I would argue that stopping people from unaliving themselves is very much for the general welfare.
Of course, you know, and I think I agree with the fact that we should give them up most to them. To cut the people, I think that's probably a good thing because we could have more money to give the veterans. If that's the case, I agree. But if
How
they
would we
cut the
give
money,
the money
to the
to
veterans, I would think that they should give more to the veterans. But
How?
I do think that by cutting the cost of these people who are not doing anything
Okay,
for
when
them.
you say give money to veterans, what do you mean?
Help in every aspect.
What kind of help?
Financial, housing, mental. You know, because they go through some. Yeah, because a lot of them, like I have a buddy that went to war, and he has a lot of his buddies. He thank God he was fine, right? But a lot of his friends were not so well. You know, they came back with like
Right,
problems.
yeah, PTSD, yeah.
Yeah.
People see some fucked up shit, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
so
So
perhaps we should
that
have
mental stuff.
a dedicated, I don't know, phone line, a number they could call.
It was to say that because they cut the people, that they're not answering the calls. So as long as, you know, a lot of times systems work really messed up, and I've seen it. I go to schools and I work at schools doing contract work for them. I'm not going to specify, but at the end of the day, I submit to them an RFI because their work is not being done right. You know, I'm like, look, I could foresee that you guys are going to need this work. And by the time they finish, we leave the job. We charge $4,000 just to get our stuff out, and then we charge $4,000 to get back. $8,000 lost when they could have easily done it, but they have this bureaucracy though, where they have to go to this person, that person, that person, and it's just it's dumb. And,
You
know,
say
a lot
you
of
say
times,
we charge.
as
Can
a
you
company,
can you say again what?
as a company, I'm not going to specify what we do.
That's fine.
Well, we work in schools, and a lot of times we're doing things that they need, right? As construction field, right? That's what we're in, and generalizing. So when we go to the job,
So
all of a sudden these guys,
yeah, that's you charging them.
yeah, and I tell them way
Yeah,
ahead
that's
of time.
not the
I'm like, look,
school's fault.
yes, it is because the
No,
school
it's not.
doesn't do anything until we're
you're the one
done.
writing the invoice.
No, but I want to charge them
You,
before.
if you want to charge
They
them,
would save
then if you want to
$8,000. I let
charge
them
them a
know ahead
certain
of
number,
time.
you would charge them that number. You're sitting here saying, "My hands are tied. We had to charge them 8,000."
Yeah, because I have to. Because I tell them ahead of time. I'm like, look, figure it out. This is what I see.
You're telling them to figure it out, dude. You're the one that has to figure this. You're the fucking company.
I do. That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
don't
Look,
figure it
look.
out. You
Okay, slow
charge them
down.
8,000.
Okay, look. First of all, when you get there, I tell them, look, I could see in the blueprints that you had this, like, just to be specific, like their AC is right there and whatever. And I realize that they got to do something else. And I say, hey, look, it's not in your prints that this is happening, and you have to get this going on. You know, and they don't give me a response on time. I let them know 2 weeks ahead of time.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, I'm done with my job and I have to leave. And I tell them, hey, get it done so we can do it now. So I have to charge you a mobilization and demobilization.
Okay, well, you
By the
didn't
time the
have
school
to.
get
though.
back to them, it's a month later, and now
Yeah,
I
you
got to go
didn't have
back.
to.
Of course, it costs money to get everything there. It costs money
No
to
shit.
get things back and
Yeah,
forth.
but
I'm not going to eat up the
but
cost.
the point is that you did not have to, right?
Of course, I did. It cost
no,
me
you
money.
didn't. You chose to.
No, it costs money. Of
Do
course,
you
I have
control
to
the
charge
invoice?
it. Of course.
Okay,
So
if
I
you
have
control
to
the
charge-
invoice, then you chose to.
You have to charge back and
No,
forth.
okay. Well, the
It
point
makes
is,
no
the
sense
point
to
is,
do
dude,
freebies.
you're trying to point to schools
Yeah.
and
Just
say,
the
see, that's
bureaucracy
why government
behind
is
it,
inefficient.
The way they work.
You are the one writing the bill.
Because of their failures. Not because of mine. I let them know ahead of time.
Hang
I
on,
let them know way ahead of time.
Steve-O,
Why
you
do they have to
clearly
take so
don't-
long?
Steve-O,
Because there's
you
too many
don't-
people that have to make the decision.
Steve-O, you
And that's
clearly
exactly what
don't-
I'm saying.
You clearly don't understand how funding works in government organisations of any kind. You can't just say to them, oh, by the way, if you don't do this thing now, then they have to get stuff signed off by people who are not necessarily directly within the school. So
Many
saying,
people.
well, that's the school's fault. It would have to go to the school district, for example. In order for the school district to sign them off. And the school might be desperately trying to do that. But unfortunately, bureaucracy, particularly in government organisations, because you have to get so many people to sign things off, because it's not just a matter of money, it's a matter of safety, it's a matter of budget, so it's a matter of a million things. The idea that you can say to I'm a teacher, I work in a school, you couldn't just say to the head of my school, oh, you need to get this done by next week, because it's not within their hands. It's within the hands of 10 other people who are above
Exactly.
that person.
Yes, I agree. I agree 100%. And I think that's the failure behind it.
Oh, it's
Because
not the
there's too many
failure.
people
It's
to make
safe-
decisions.
No, it's a safeguard.
I guarantee
It's
that one
not a
person I
failure.
deal with can
It's
make that
not-
decision.
It's not
They
a
got to
failure.
get more authority.
It's not a failure. It's a safeguard.
You know how much money is lost with that?
No,
and
no,
talking
no,
about
no, it's not. And this is the thing.
Yes, it
no,
is.
And this
How not
ties
so?
and this ties
Federal
into what you were
reasons.
saying
I
earlier.
could-
No, this ties perfectly into what you were saying earlier. How much money has Doge saved us?
fuck a shitload because
Really?
they're not donating to other countries.
Really?
Yeah.
A shitload? Cool. What if I
Yeah,
told you
trillions.
what if I told you that at best they've saved us $1.4 billion? At best.
That's false news.
No, it's not false news. In fact, multiple
Why?
news organizations have reviewed the contracts that the contracts that they've said are canceled. The problem is the majority of contracts that Doge was going in and saying, oh, we canceled and different things like that. It was already money that wasn't. It was already money that was either contracts that were already canceled or money that wasn't going out. And basically what they did is they just went in and they lied. They just lied about everything. And if you go into their wall of receipts and you start matching up contracts with what they're saying, because we can actually go in on USA Facts and we can actually see the actual contracts that they match up with, people started figuring out that it's bullshit. That what they're saying isn't the actual amount of money, because we know, because if you work in government contracts, you know that the government contract has to match up with the thing. So if they're saying, hey, we canceled X government contract and we're saving this amount of money, we can go in and we can go and see it. And once we went in and we started seeing it, we're like, wait a second, that doesn't work. So that's what we're seeing. And then when you want to get down to it, the Lancet out of the UK did a study, and in terms of USAID, our cuts, if we maintain our cuts to USAID, which is just a pittance out of our budget, a fraction, you're like, don't send money to other countries, don't do that. It could literally lead to 14 million deaths in children under the age of 5 in the next 4 years. That's what that could lead to. And the amount of money that we spend on USAID every year is nothing. It is literally a rounding error in the United States budget. But you're like, oh, they're spending it on the trans mice in Africa, even though that's not what they're doing, and you don't understand what they're doing. But you would rather have you would rather have the deaths of 14 million children on our hands because we won't provide simple humanitarian aid like food, clean water, and medicine.
You want me to read the list?
Read what list? I don't need your bullshit Chat GPT list that you got.
Whoa!
What?
I thought we were cordial now.
Cordial what?
You're acting the real beta right now, bro. Come on.
What's
Let's
that?
keep it real.
What was that?
Let's keep it cordial. Let's keep it cordial.
If you call me a beta one more time, you're going to have a real problem, okay? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to come off mute and you can apologize for calling me that. Because it seems like you only do that when I make you look like an idiot in front of everyone else. So come off mute and say that you're sorry for calling me a beta.
Are you going to apologize for calling me an idiot?
First off, apologize for calling me a beta.
Are you going to apologize for calling me an idiot?
Apologize for calling me a beta, sir. You did that first.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Sir, you did that first. So apologize for calling me a beta. I get it. You don't like that I brought up actual facts to win an argument. I know. It's not just feelings. So come off mute. Be a big boy.
I did, bro.
Cool.
But you guys
Apologize.
keep cutting me off.
All right. So I'd like you to apologize
Look,
for saying that.
Look, bro. Yeah, you know what? I give you that. I did say that, and I shouldn't have called you that.
There you go.
And
that's exactly.
Okay,
there you go. Very good.
Apologize?
Exactly.
You're
And
gonna
that's
apologize
exactly. And that's what a real beta would do. He apologized. You're a good boy.
Fucking yeah, right. Yeah, right, bro. I knew it. I felt it in you. I was like, there's too much liver on this guy. But either way, I give it to you. Whatever. You know,
It's all right.
It's your little show.
It's all right. You're my little bitch. It's fine.
Believe me, you're very much very feminine. So I think you'd be the bitch in the situation. But at the same time,
I'm pretty sure, Steve-O, that I just bent you right the fuck over, didn't I?
dude, it sounds like you're a professional at that.
Steve-O,
Come on.
don't talk about being feminine like it's a weakness.
It's not. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
You wouldn't exist if your mum hadn't have pushed you out.
Exactly. I love
and
females, but these guys keep muting me. You're right. I give it all up to you.
I'm muting you now.
I
So
think
actually,
beautiful.
Steve-O, you're now my bitch. Just letting you know.
You guys are all my bitches.
Mm,
A real man's on here. You guys are all my bitches. I tell you that much, including those two
not
little
even
beta
close.
males.
Not even
Go ahead.
close.
No, it's Steve-O really showed us.
Come on, man. You guys act like beta males. You're fucking lying. And then
Anyways, Steve-O. So do you have any response to the fact that Doge completely lied about the numbers? They don't match up to the contracts. You can actually go on USA Facts, and you can see that the contracts don't match up. You can go on the wall of receipts, literally, and see them that they don't match up. Actually, you can go to Doge Watch, and they've already done it for you. It's almost like people are so smart. They've already matched up the contracts. We've known this for months and months and months. The fact that you didn't know that Doge was a giant scam. By the way, do you know how much Doge cost us?
I don't know that.
Doge cost
I still
us.
don't know that.
Doge cost us $130 billion to save $1.64 billion. So it cost us
That's a lie. That's a
it's
lie.
Literally not. And here's the thing: you're claiming that I'm lying to you. I want you to provide me a source that would show that Doge didn't cost us $130 billion, number one, and number two, that they actually saved the amount of money that they're claiming. Prove it.
I can't because I'm on my phone. And
Really?
and I
You
have
mean
to
you're
look
on
it
your
up.
you're on your fucking smartphone that has all of
Yeah.
the information in the entire world? By the
But-
way,
but the moment I pull off this, you guys can't hear me.
Hold on. Yeah, you can go look it up and then come back to the app. So go do that. There you go. Yep. Go.
I got to get to bed pretty soon.
Oh, so
But,
got it. So you can't. So
old
what
man,
you
you
can't
know what
do.
I mean?
So what you can't do is you can't go find a source to back up any of the bullshit you've spewed on my live tonight. Got it. By the way, hello to Erica. Hi, other Erica. And by the way, thank you for sending your folks over. Thank you. We love you. Thank you so much. And I need
Bro,
to. And by the way, I
are
do
we
need
on
to
or no?
say. Oh, and by the way, I do need to say. Thank you to David on Kashap.
How about thank you to
Thank
Daddy
you to
Steven?
David
Oh.
on Kashap. He says for Latino for Trump, shameful. Shameful. Thank you, David. I agree.
Latino.
I agree that he is shameful. Agreed.
No, it's not.
Yep.
It's American Patriot.
Yeah, okay,
Love
bud.
America.
Chickens for
Love America.
Chickens for KFC, bud. Anyways, how does it feel to not have any sources and to still be my bitch?
Dude, you are not that guy, man. I don't know why you're trying to play off like a. You know what? I let you, man. You know what? You need that. At least you could do it. Yes, you are a little beta male, but you know what? At the same time, I give you the fact that you have this little show and it's cool and you are smart, but I think you're wrong, bro. In a lot of many ways, your facts are wrong. We could look them up all day long. Next time I
Wait
come
a
on
second.
here,
Hold on. When we do look them up, because I'm the only one looking them up and providing them to. Well, actually, also Erica.
You have a laptop,
Erica has
bro.
too. Dude, you have a phone in your hand. You could literally just go look something up and then tell us what it is. I'll pull up anything you want right now.
I just want to point out to Steve-O, I don't have a laptop in front of me. And when I wanted to prove something to you, what I did was I teacupped out of this app. I went onto the internet because this phone is like magic, Steve-O. It's on the interweb, which is like a magical thing where you can find any information in the world. So while you were talking,
Good job, buddy.
while you were talking, I went and used my magic to look up a source for what I was saying, and then I screenshot that source, and then I came back and I showed it to you. It's crazy stuff, right?
that's because
And
we're
I'm
having a
saying
one-on-one
you don't even have
conversation
to.
and you jump in and out.
Steve-O, I'm saying you don't even have to do that. No, we'll let you. I'll let you. You can go off the app. We'll wait for you. Go find the source that I was asking you to. You don't even have to screenshot it and put it up. You can just say, here's the article that I found. Here's the source that I found, and I'll put it up for you. That's all, dude. It would take you 10 seconds.
And
Yes.
Steve-O, just to put your mind at rest, I think you think that if you go away for like 30 seconds, we're all just gonna sit here in silence. Just so you know, Matt Nemo and I, we're buddies. We can find something to talk about while you're not here. It
Okay,
doesn't
that's fair
even
enough.
doesn't even have to be you. We can talk about something else that's not even you.
I love your accent. Like you have like such a beautiful accent.
Please don't sexualize me, Steve-O. It's
No, no,
weird.
your accent is not sexualized, and it could be a guy or girl, but you sound like it sounds like something that a storyteller type. You know, you have a good way of I don't know, it's like your voice sounds real nice.
Okay, go find the source. I know I have a lovely voice. You don't need to tell me.
Oh. His followers.
I'm going to get off because I got to go to work, but you guys were I love you guys. God bless you guys. May God bless you guys. Jesus.
Nah.
Somebody in the comments said that Steve-O was trying to butter me up. I don't know. Any lubricant would be required because I'm drier than the Sahara right now. I was waiting for Kermit to come.
He's too embarrassed. Anyways, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. Static Talk. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Well, I didn't vote, but I'm going to vote for him. I'm going to not vote for. I'm on the Republic side. So this is my first time ever joining a live, so I'm nervous. But that guy, Steve-O, man, it's very frustrating. So,
so
I just want to have a civil debate with no
Okay.
no cussing or using,
All right.
no demeaning in this matter. But I want to learn from you guys too, and I want to give you my input.
Okay.
And I worked for the Army Corps of Engineers for 18 years on the HR side, so I know funding, budgeting, and everything on this. So,
Okay.
go
so,
ahead.
Right. So you're a Trump supporter, is what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm stationed overseas right now. I'm in Korea.
You're in Korea. Okay.
Yes, I work for U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
Right. You mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm stationed over here. I'm not military, but I work as a civilian.
I understand. I know the Army Corps of Engineers. I understand exactly what that is. But so how old are you again?
I'm 48.
48. Okay. And are you from the States originally or from Korea originally and you immigrated or
No, I was born in the States, born and raised.
Okay. Where are you from in the States, just so we have a little reference for you?
Lastly, I was stationed at California.
Okay. Thank you. So what we do is usually ask, do you want to discuss one of the subjects above or something else that Donald Trump is doing right now? We stick with current events.
Yeah, I want to talk about what Steve was talking about. I think you guys were talking about budgeting, right? So, I mean, the budget has a cap every year, right, of how much we could spend. So every program or any organization or anything that's made, if they're going to add more programs, oh, sorry for my dog. If they're going to add more programs, they have to cut other programs off. There's always a cap. And if with, like, for example, the Veterans Suicidal Hotline.
Yeah, just say unaliving. We're gonna have
Oh,
to.
I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
We have to use.
I'm so
language.
sorry. It's
But
my
that
first
was,
time, so
right.
yeah.
Well, that was not an addition. That was an existing.
Yes.
program that they cut.
So the reason why again, the president doesn't decide programs to cut. It's all voted, right, on what the budget's going to be spent on. So it's consolidated with everybody's vote. So I don't know why people are saying that Trump just cut it.
Who is the
And
majority
also-
party in Congress who decides that right now?
Yeah, but you
Who
could
is
also,
the majority party in Congress who is deciding
Yes, you are
those
correct.
things
Republicans.
right now? Awesome. And who's the head of
Republicans.
and who is currently the head of the Republican Party?
Donald Trump.
Awesome. So I think you just answered your own question there.
Okay, so what I'm talking about is this, right? So even with the unaliving hotline for the veterans, right? The reason why I think they cut it is it's not useful because I've dealt with it, and I've had constituents who are military folks, and there are reasons why they cut it. It's because it's not working, and honestly, working on the HR side, I think the major problem or issue that people are having issues with underliving or unemployment on the veterans after they get out is they're not informed properly when they get out of what their benefits are and what they can utilize to not be in a bad position. And I think that's why they're cutting these programs.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me when the vote was in Congress that specifically addressed cutting funding to the crisis line?
No, I don't know. I just heard that from you guys, but from how?
No.
from
We
my-
never
yeah.
said that there was a vote in Congress because there wasn't a vote in Congress.
But isn't that part of budgeting, right? The budget on what when it's allocated, it has to be a full budget where the money is going to be spent, and that's how the federal budget works.
No, but they allocate to departments. They don't necessarily allocate the specifics within that department of how that department uses that money.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're correct on that partly, but they could be specific on their budget on what they're spending on.
Because
So, I mean,
my understanding is that those 1,000 people who were forced out of the crisis line, that happened in February, and there were no budget changes that occurred in February.
I see. Okay, then I did not know about that. But from my point of view, I mean, from the process of how the Army works, or I only work on the Army side, but mostly this is almost the same as the military, is they do after action survey of any program annually or even semi-annually or biannually to assess if their programs are working.
Yeah.
So
Can I because I knew there was a statistic on this. Then there's actually a study done. So
Sure, please.
Great. So the reason why we know for a fact that this hotline is working is because the most complete data that we have is between 2008 and 2022. That's the last year that complete data is available, right? Because a lot of times with health-related things, different things, we don't have fully complete data until a couple years later. Understand, right? During that time, the number of U.S. unalivings just total rose by 36%. Okay? That's total U.S. unalivings, right? So that's everybody in the U.S. The number of veteran unalivings dropped by 2%. And that coincides with additional funding for the VA's unaliving prevention hotline.
Crisis line.
Crisis line. We'll call it the crisis line. Thank you. It's hard to spit out.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So we literally have data that shows that while across America those rates were going up, veterans were in fact on their way down because of the funding to that program. And the reason that we know that, this was in the 2024 National Veteran Unaliving Prevention Report that came out in December of 2024. We know this. This information is in there. So if you want to go read the report, you can go read the actual report. It's from the Office of Unaliving Prevention in conjunction with the VA. It is a government study. It's not from a partisan think tank or anything like that.
Understood.
So
maybe, I just heard it today about cutting that hotline off. So I guess it's anecdotal of what I'm saying.
I just need to. The crisis line still exists, but much of the funding to the crisis line has been cut.
I mean, but like I said, again, the budget is capped, right? Don't you guys believe, right, that let's say it's 7 trillion is the cap for a budget for whatever year, right? Don't you think that they have to put the budget, I mean, the fundings to what's most needed at that point? Because I mean, if they're limited, right, and we can't just if it's the budget is capped, or if it wasn't capped, yes, we can make all these programs for veterans or whoever needs it, homeless people and stuff like that. But it's capped. So don't you think the Congress people or whoever's making the budget up is thinking about what is they prioritize what they will do the spending on? So I mean, some programs will be cut. I mean, even if it. Do you get what I'm saying? Or am I
Yeah,
not
I
making
mean, like you're saying that the budget is capped as if we have no control over what the budget looks like. Like the Republicans literally did this, right? They voted on this. They created this budget, they voted on it, Donald Trump signed it, and then in addition did things outside of said budget via Doge. Things that have been challenged in court because it's not legal, but he did it anyway.
Okay.
So the whole thing of like, well, I mean, you know, your criticism's correct, but also the budget was capped. But the Republicans wrote the budget. And so if you're saying that there was a reduction, then okay, it's Republicans' fault that there was a reduction.
Yeah, I mean, if they reduce, I mean, if they got rid of the program and it hurted them, yeah, it could be the Republicans' fault. But what I'm trying to say is, there's priority to the budgets, don't you think?
Priority to the budgets meaning what?
How the money is going to be spent, on what programs or what funding is needed, or to fund anything.
I mean, I guess, but like that's, I don't know. It's not really saying anything. It's.
Okay, then can I go talk about Doge? What do you think about Doge? Did they do?
Doge is fucking stupid.
It's just stupid. You don't think we need a separate?
See, this okay. What you're about to do. This is what's referred to as a, I guess, a false dichotomy, or I don't really know the exact rhetorical fallacy that this is.
Okay, but the reason why I'm trying to say this is,
okay,
I guess
cool, you're not even listening. Got it.
I'm sorry. Let me just say this and then I'll shut up. I'm sorry, but what I'm trying to let me elaborate on it. Working for the federal government for 18 years, I see so much fraud, waste, and abuse. Right? It's ridiculous.
Oh, hang on. I need to stop you because the problem with this is you're working for the one part of the federal government that hasn't passed an audit for like over a decade at this point. The people that, if Doge really wanted to save money, the part of the government that they would be looking at is the military, who defense hasn't passed an audit for over a decade. USAID has passed every audit that they've had to ensure that they're spending money in the correct places. So you're saying the part of the government that I work in, there's tons of fraud, waste and abuse. But the part of the government that I work in, but the part of the government you work in, Doge didn't touch, and you haven't passed an audit for over a decade.
I agree with you on that, but what I'm trying to say is a start. It's a beginning of something that where everybody should be accountable of what they're spending on.
No. It's everyone should be. Hey, Nemo, wouldn't it be great if there was an office in our government that was nonpartisan, that was an independent agency?
Sorry, who's Nemo?
Sorry. Nemo is the gentleman down here at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And this is Erica.
Yeah, I can't see.
It's okay. This is Nemo. This is Erica. This is Matt. I'm Matt.
Okay,
That's my backup. That's my backup account. Okay, it's just
got it. Thank you.
So Nemo, wouldn't it be great if in our country there was a government agency that was nonpartisan, that operated kind of like outside of the bounds of government, that put out reports like every year on government accountability? Like if there was an office that already did those reports and we already had that information regularly coming to us that already did those things, wouldn't that be good?
Yeah, that would be handy.
Huh. And we could call it something like, I don't know, snappy, like that said exactly what it did. Probably like the Government Accountability Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if there was like an office that was dedicated to budget management, right? You call it like, I don't know, maybe the office of managing budget.
Oh man, that would be wild if we had anything like that in this country, like to already do those things. Because if we did, then it would be almost like we don't. Oh wait, we do have a government accountability. Oh, that's wild. It's the GAO. And we can already pull reports on all of these different things. Of course, not for the DOD, right? Not for the DOD, because you know, Elon didn't go with Doge into the DOD, right? Because Elon's making how many billions of dollars a year in contracts and his welfare money from our government, right? We were just talking about Doge. Doge at most has truly saved us about $1.6 billion, roughly $1.6 billion. They have cost us as taxpayers $130 billion.
Got it. Again, I guess because I was on the military side, I guess I didn't know about the thing that you pulled up right now, but I think every organization in the federal system should be audited annually. So
They are. Wasn't there also Matt and Nemo? I'm sure there were inspectors general for all the different departments. Just remind me, what did Donald Trump do with the inspectors general?
Oh, you mean the people that are the ones who actively help and stop waste, fraud, and abuse in their respective positions, the ones who make sure that nothing untoward is happening? Those people, he fired all of them summarily.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're nonpartisan positions, by the way. It's not like oh, Biden appointed these people and Trump appoints his own. That's not like, these are literal, because some of them are like career politicians who've gone across administrations.
Understood. I love the the delivery of sarcasm, but understood. Thank you.
So the point is, Static, that the thing that you're complaining about, that there are mechanisms in place to prevent waste, fraud, and abuse, and to correct waste, fraud, and abuse in the government. Donald Trump got rid of those mechanisms.
I guess from my experience and my viewpoint as working for the military only, I guess I didn't see the other, how they were doing it. Maybe statewide or other.
No, this is the federal government. No, not statewide.
Did you just say that the military was never audited? So
yeah, the military was not audited.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no.
They should be,
to be clear, the Doge did not audit the military. The military, like the DOD, has been audited and they've failed every time. I think this most recent one makes 6 or 7 audits failed. So yeah, no, they are audited. They just fail them. As far as Doge is concerned, they didn't actually audit DOD. But the point is that Doge was a duplication of something that already existed, and it was a shitty duplication. Like, the thing that existed was better, legal, and cheaper. But Donald Trump and Elon got you to believe that there's just rampant waste in government, and because of that, all we need to do is put a fucking tech billionaire into the government, and he's gonna make it efficient by firing all these people. It's a I guess like I don't know what the right word is, like a fallacy or it's something that happens routinely with generally right-wing people, because right-wing people generally are going to be more, I guess, they're not as attuned to current things. So there are like Luddites, for example, you know, whenever it comes to tech or whatever. And so because things are complex, because it's complicated, because it's new, right? Especially if you don't understand something, it looks complicated. And
No, I
because it's
understand.
complicated, that means that the correct solution is to just simplify it. Not because it needs to be simplified, but because it's too complicated for you. And because it's too complicated, now all of a sudden we have to simplify it so it makes sense to you. And then all of a sudden you start realizing, oh, wait, there was a reason why it was so complicated because of these complexities. And so then what you end up doing is remaking the wheel. Like, that's what you do. You end up just redoing the system as it was. But in the process, all that you have done is fuck up everything in the meantime. It's like looking at a house and saying, wow, this is really complicated. Why is the plumbing like this? Why don't they just use straight lines? Why are there so many curves? Ripping out the plumbing and then month by month realizing, oh, wait, actually, that made a lot of sense. So in the meantime, your plumbing doesn't work and you've spent fuck knows how much money learning why it was complicated instead of shutting the fuck up and accepting what has been told to you by the people who work in government, by experts, by people who literally study this shit, as opposed to Donald Trump, who is a dog shit politician, a con man, a fucker that doesn't understand a goddamn thing, Elon Musk, who is a Nepo baby, who then failed upward in life, got really fucking lucky, and who has a literal happy substance addiction to a horse tranquilizer.
Understood.
Nemo, can I ask you a question? If you were to appoint somebody to audit the US government, do you think it would be a sensible move to appoint somebody to that position who benefits from billions of dollars worth of government contracts?
Yeah, it would be a major conflict of interest.
You can.
Well, I learned something, so I can see about the Doge thing. Now, can we talk about the Epstein files then, or E files? I'm sorry.
Sure.
So the file, all the files are going to be out after Trump signs off on it, right? Am I correct on that?
Well, yes and no, maybe. So he signed it. They're supposed to be released within 30 days. However, there's a fairly good chance that the Justice Department is going to try to hide as much of it as possible under the guise that they're opening investigations into certain people, like Bill Clinton and other Democrats.
I mean, if it's not out completely, and if they had something on Trump, like a fine evidence, I mean, he'll be in trouble already, no? I mean, until it all comes out, we won't know about it, right? But
how would that have happened?
I mean, even on the, I mean, I'm hearing on the news that there's Democrats texting while they were in a hearing. I mean, Democrats might be in it too. You get what I mean? It's not just Trump.
Yeah, exactly. How would it have happened that the sealed, ongoing investigation about Jeff, while he was still free, how anyone would have had any knowledge of that? Do you know how federal investigations work?
Not much as you, probably.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's actually really simple. Let's just use some logic here. You're trying to take down a major schmex trafficking ring. Do you, A, go find a bunch of information and evidence and talk to people and interview witnesses and victims and et cetera, and line up indictments, but at the same time you put all that information out there publicly, that you're investigating all of these people and that you're looking at this and that and et cetera, et cetera. Are you doing that, or are you maybe not? Are you maybe keeping all that information under wraps especially as you move into the trial phase. In fact, the only people that are going to see the evidence, then the discovery, are really going to be the defense attorneys. For the most part, the prosecutors might release a few things. They might be like, look, we have this piece of evidence, that piece, but only against Jeff. They started with Jeff. Of course, he, however that happened. And then they went to Maxwell. And then, of course, if you're talking about any sort of like traditional RICO or anything like that, you'd move down, and then you'd be looking at the rest of the folks, right? You start going after the rest of the people that actually did the other things, right?
Yep, correct.
Because you can't just indict everybody all at once. It's not going to be a thing that's going to happen. So you can kind of answer the question just for yourself. While they're doing an investigation, they're not going to be just laying out on being like, look, Donald Trump is in the Bill Clinton is in this, is this person, is that person. No, they were going after Jeff. They needed to put Jeff in prison first. That was the thing. That's how they do it always. It's like I was talking to somebody the other night. I was saying this is just like with the mafia. They don't go and arrest everybody in the mafia right away. They get the boss or one of the top guys, and then they try to get one of them to flip on some of the other people, and then they work their way into getting these people and those people. That's how it works. They don't go and indict 200 people like that. So there was no way to have that information, to know that information necessarily. And then while Maxwell was on trial, they couldn't just out and out share a bunch of information. While she was on appeal, that information, a lot of it was still under seal. Then when she was done with her appeals in September of 2024, that information was not going to be able to be released, because even if you could go ahead and redact all of the victims' names in a very short period of time, which there's so much information, it's absolutely mind-boggling how much information and how much documentation that there is. But even if you could redact all of the victims' names in a safe way in a short period of time, if the Biden administration had released it just before the election, because it would have come out in October of 2024, they would have been rightfully accused of election tampering. Right?
Understood.
So, in what way? In what way, in any way, could they have done it? And then, of course, you got the Trump administration. They have been Trump and his allies. You've got Patel. You got Bongino. You got all these guys who are like, we're going to release the files. We're going to release the files. Then he comes into office, and then, good, we're going to do it. Yeah, let's do it. And Bondi's like, I've got the list on my desk. We're going to go through it. And we went from that to, well, there really isn't a list. Well, it's all a Democrat hoax. We don't need to see the files. It doesn't really matter, etc. And then we've come all the way back around to, oh, no, maybe it would be a good thing. We spent months of Donald Trump.
Man, I totally,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I totally agree with you. He screwed up on that. He promised, he campaigned on it. And then Bongino, like you said, those people said they're going to be transparent and stuff.
Oh, hang on,
yeah.
1 sec. Nemo, I don't know what happened there. You gotta.
Oh, okay, cool.
Restart.
No, it's Oh, sorry, Nemo. No, it's okay. Nemo got a little. He got a warning. Guys, help us out. We're gonna have a small live restriction here for the next couple of minutes. Do us a favor. Nemo will come back on one of his other accounts, but yeah, it was for something else. It always takes a few minutes, guys. I don't know what. Who knows? It's so dumb sometimes. Help us out by power liking as much as possible, or if you were gonna do any other gifts or anything like that, now would be a great time to throw them up, because you will help us beat that live restriction. So we appreciate you. Silly TikTok. Anyways, I apologize for interrupting you, Static. I just had to mention that. So what were you going to say about the?
No, so do you guys believe that he's gonna be something at fault with these files showing up, or are you guys 100% sure? It seems that why are they talking like they're 100% sure that Trump is going to be in fault because of these files.
Can I talk on behalf of us all, super quick?
Sure.
We don't care who's in the files. We don't care whether those people are Republicans, Democrats, atheists, Christians, Muslims, Jewish people. We don't care. We don't care who's in the files. What we want is every single one of those people who has been responsible for either hurting young women and children,
Of course.
or for covering up someone else hurting young women and children, or young men, whoever. We don't care. We want those people tried, convicted, and and to go to jail for their natural lives. That's what we want.
Okay.
Yes.
And the fact is, I can't say the word, the obfuscation of Donald Trump, of this whole thing, it's not looking good for him, right? Because even if he didn't do anything, I'm pretty sure he knew about it.
Okay. No, I completely agree with how he changed his stance on it, and I completely agree. That is kind of sus. So, and I completely agree that people should be prosecuted, and those victims should be eradicated and stuff. I completely agree. But I like I said in his headline, it said Trump isn't in the EFA, so it's like when I'm hearing the news, or I try to watch the news on both sides, but it's just there's like Democrats in it. There's
We don't care, but the problem is when we talk to Trumpers, they can't say the same thing. The one thing that if Donald Trump then puts in something where he says, well, we're going to investigate the Democrats that are in these files, or we're going to investigate the Democrats to see about their wrongdoing, that should raise red flags for you too. Right?
To be
Because
fair,
they should be investigating everybody, no matter what their political persuasion is.
completely agree. Okay, so no, I understand your stance now. I thought it's just Trump. So and I think I'm taking too much of your time. No, thank you for inviting me. I learned a lot, and honestly, it's my first time. And what I learned is that I need to get more facts. You guys are very knowledgeable on what you're saying and what you're standing for. So thank you for your viewpoints, and it was a good learning experience for me. So thank you guys.
All right, Zach. We appreciate you being cordial and not being a jerk. So hope you have a good night.
No, thank you for being respectful too. Thank you.
All right, have a good one. I mean, at least he admitted that he didn't know some things. So there's that.
Yep.
There was that. Sunny D, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? I think it's a no. It's a no. Jackie, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Jackie? Okay. Guys, once again, if you voted for Donald Trump, we want you to hop in the box. We do not have any of the Trump supporters on up in here, and we would like to talk to you. Jason, you should come up. Why don't you come up, Jason? Come on up here. Guys, we've got over 1,000 people in here. If you guys can keep liking that screen, we appreciate you helping out. Help out with that live goal. And if you want to offer your support up, we've got links in our bios. We have links in our bios, and you guys can drop some support that way, and we appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Can I just? I'm really impressed with 306.6k likes. I'm so disappointed with 295 shares, though. Like, somebody's neglecting the buttons, and we all know, don't neglect the buttons. Nobody's happy when we neglect the buttons, okay? You know what I meant, Matt, to stop making the face.
You ruined the bit when you fine. All right. Yeah, Jason, pop on up here, guys. I see that we do have some Trump supporters down there. We would like to talk to you. I understand that you guys are yes, you all just got shamed. Erica just used a little teacher voice on you, and she smacked you down a little bit.
Yeah, but I use my year 5 voice, not my year 8 voice. So I'm not really angry, but I am disappointed.
Yep, there you go. While we take a moment, please make sure that you're following. Make sure you're following all of us. Also, requisite backup accounts as well, because this is my main and that's my backup. That's Nemo's main. He's got multiple backups. Erica's private. If you follow her, it'll look like they're not following her, but then she'll accept you at some point later on. We're over on the Tube. It's Politics with Matt. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers over there. Really do appreciate you guys. We're trying something new. We will get all of the video and audio stuff rocking and rolling. I promise you guys. So don't worry about that. We'll get back. We'll get there. So, but like I said, guys, right now we're just looking for Trump supporters. So just Trump supporters. Yeah, that's good stuff. Good times.
Thank you to Fish Taco for lubing up the likes. Thank you.
We're just really going all in tonight, huh?
I give my bag of fucks has run empty.
Okay. Deal. Fantastic. Oh, some people are already posting in the Discord in the Matt is pretty thread. That's nice. Thank you guys. Oh, that's a cute picture of Opie. That's very nice. Very, very good, guys. Thank you. It's very nice. Lovely. And then I look like a total douchebag with those funny TikTok sunglasses on.
I don't know who's just said Mrs. Doubtfire in the comments. Mrs. Doubtfire is Scottish.
Yeah.
Hello. That's not how I talk. I would say hello.
Yeah, I think you guys are mistaken. That's not. No.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to say Andaman, Jenny, but yeah.
So, okay, so you're saying we should go on the Truth Social AI? I don't even know how do we. I don't even know how we get there. Do you have to be signed up for Truth Social? Because I am not signed up for it. I feel like you have to be signed up, and I'm not signed up for it. So
don't sign up.
I can't. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Nobody needs that.
No.
Can I correct a piece of misinformation I said the other day?
Sure.
I said the other day that I couldn't do any impressions, and I discovered in a voice note to Matt that I can in fact do one impression.
Are you gonna do it or say it, or are you just gonna leave everyone hanging then?
Screw you guys! I'm going home!
Pretty solid.
That was really not bad. It's actually pretty good. What do we got here? Key Marie, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get on.
That's okay, friend. We appreciate you. Just thought we'd ask.
I was just gonna say, I said that to Matt because that's how all Trumpers sound to me. They all sound like that's the voice in my head whenever I hear a Trumper speak. Is Cartman.
So it took me a second to find this video. I don't know if what's his face? Was it Jason that was saying that Democrats make excuses?
Yeah.
So I've got it to start at one spot. You can just let it play for, I don't know, 10 seconds, because it's really just whatever. Then skip to 4 minutes in.
Okay. All right, 1 second. Here we go. All right, there we go.
President Trump's approval rating falling to 38%. That is the lowest it's been in his second term. People are unhappy with Trump's handling of consumer prices and, yes, the Epstein files. Kim Strassel joining us this morning. Does this mean...
So like that or more?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said...
And then skip into 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
First of all, I'm not going to tell the American people how to feel because I think Joe Biden made that mistake of saying, hey, you know, it's transitory, you're not feeling it. But it has only been 9 months. And the bill, the big, beautiful bill, has not, it was passed, but it's not been implemented just yet. There's still some time for that. So he's giving people, and then when it comes to some of the energy policy, all of that has not been implemented just yet. So I'm not saying hold on a little bit, but I am saying it's kind of unfair when someone has been in there 9 months.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Even Brian Kilmeade's trying to preempt this. Ainsley Earhart's looking down. Brian Kilmeade's trying to get ahead of him. He's like, oh, don't do this.
A little bit, but I am saying it's kind of unfair when someone has been in there 9 months to put it all on them.
Right. To put it on. Guys, I want you, folks, let's imagine let's imagine something else. Let's imagine.
Hit it there. That's where Fox is. Both of those are Fox, right? So Mr. Broom up his ass, snooty turbo British guy. Like, yes, the polling is now saying that Donald Trump has an approval of historic lows. That pompous jackass. He's oh God, I can't remember his name. He's on Fox Business. That's their poll. That's their poll.
That's Nemo, wait, hang on 1 sec. You keep going. I have to take this. I actually have to take this dog out. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. You got it.
So that was Fox's poll. Fox's poll finds that Trump is at basically his lowest approval ever. And that the American people essentially, yeah, he's not doing a good job. Then you've got Kemper. That's is that the 5? No, it's not the 5. Fox and Friends. You got them, and one of them saying, "Well, it's not fair. You can't just criticize him. He's only been in office for 9 months. But you're only allowed to give him credit for good things and no responsibility for bad things. No, it's not fair. No, prices aren't high because of tariffs. Prices are high because Biden and trans people. That's where they are. So to anyone out there that says that Democrats are the ones that make excuses, like that Jason Chucklefuck that was in the chat earlier but didn't have the balls to actually come up here. Yeah, no, Democrats aren't making excuses. Republicans are sitting here trying to cope.
Nemo, am I the only one that can't hear the phrase big, beautiful bill without now having a little chuckle in my own brain?
Oh, yeah.
I struggle.
Yeah.
I struggle. I laugh every time I hear it now.
Plus, that's the only law that this session has passed. I thought that it was more than that. You can go and look it up. Congress has, well, it may have changed now that there was the recent passage. Up until, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, one law. They've done one thing. This congressional session, one. And you can compare that to past ones. Because it's like, okay, well, how are you counting that? How does that compare to previous congressional sessions? Even recent congressional sessions have been way more productive. And now that Republicans have full control, they got the House and the Senate and the White House, they get one thing done. Now, what is that? Because I swear, if Republicans can just admit, and Republican voters, who I'm talking to you now, to the 982 people in here, some of you are Republican voters, and I challenge any one of you bitches to come up here. So, if y'all would just admit that you're armchair quarterbacks, y'all are, I guess, Monday morning quarterbacks, armchair generals. That's what you are. That's exactly what you are. Oh yeah, well, you know, if we were in power, we'd know how to fix it. You just got to do the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be done. But no, the Democrats do it. They don't know. But yeah, we just do it with common sense. Your common sense got one thing passed in, what is this, 10 months now? One thing. It's dog shit. And everything's falling apart. Also, longest shutdown in history. That's what y'all get. Whenever the American people, which y'all love to take credit for this, the American people put you motherfuckers in power. Gave you the House, gave you the Senate, gave you the White House. What did you get? What'd you deliver? You have delivered a shit sandwich and gotten nothing done. And the whole time, whose fault is it? The Democrat. It's not your ineffective whining asses. It's not y'all. No, you are not the problem. It's clearly the Democrats who even under the sleepy Joe Biden administration, the turbo dementiaed, weak Joe Biden, Kamala Harris administration, talking about falling out of coconut trees and shit, right? Like, clearly they don't know what they're talking about, right? They're not capable of leading. Even that, way more effective. We're able to get tons of shit done with a Congress that was split for the first 2 years. For the first 2 years, they had control by one seat. One seat. Both chambers, one seat.
Yep.
Well, no, I take that back. The House was more.
Well,
in the Senate, one seat.
Was one seat. Yeah.
And they were able to get way more shit done than Republicans who have a comfortable majority in the Senate and just enough of a majority in the House. You want to tell me that y'all deserve to govern? Your track record is pathetic. And let's not talk about your historical track record, because even if your historical track record is better, it's still pathetic when you compare it to Democrats. We've gone through this many times. Y'all really don't want to look at those numbers. The numbers that you want to parrot like a bunch of automatons is, well, the last 16 years, 12 of them been under Democrats. Look how bad it. That's it. Yeah, that's all that you got. Because, okay, expand out that timeline. Watch how fast the excuses come. Watch. I invite any one of you motherfuckers who believes that, come on up. 16 years, 12 of them have been under Democrats. Something, therefore Democrats suck. I challenge. If you believe that, I challenge you to come up.
Yeah, 100%. I see Fired My Doc down there. I see Jason Fuller down there. I see a bunch of you guys. And by the way, to clarify, I mean, like, there have been like some smallish like other. I know there have been like some little things, but like in terms of like actual major legislation, like that's like they've got nothing, which is so fucking embarrassing for them. Like they you know, it's just so fucking stupid. Like they pass like they pass some bullshit thing to rename the Anahuac to rename a national wildlife refuge in Texas and some bullshit like it's like they're do nothing. They just it's literally the most do nothing fucking Congress ever. But real quick, Chrissy, hi, are you a Trump supporter? Chrissy? No, I'm going to guess that might have been a mistake. So, anyways, guys, come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, that would be great.
I'd love Fired My Doc to come up, because when you were talking earlier, Matt, about the statistics on the Veterans Crisis Line and how it actually helped, and they kept, and they're doing it again now, they kept citing something called the x22report.com, and I was like, cool, what are we referring to on x22.com report.com? And they were like, do your own research. I can't research a point you haven't made. If you don't tell me what it is about that website that contradicts anything that's been said, I am not reading every article on a website. And it seems to me that the reason you can't point that out is because you don't know.
That sounds about right. You can't actually pinpoint it yourself. You don't really know. Fire My Doc is not in the invites. You know who is, though? Jason Fuller. Jason is afraid to come up here, you guys. He's really afraid. Jason is very afraid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fire My Doc, why don't you come up? Why don't you come up and have a conversation with us? It's always a Jason. Let's not be down on all Jasons, okay? Come on now.
I know one good Jason. And
Jason
he's only
Statham.
good. No, that's not him. I don't know Jason Statham. My friend Jay is an excellent human, but I find him excellent because I'm not his partner. If I was his partner, I might find him somewhat of a less excellent human. If you know what I mean.
Erica, did you just say you don't know who Jason Statham is?
Well, I do. I know who he is. I don't know him, though.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're not.
No, but you know what I found out the other day, Nemo? Is that Erica's never watched Spinal Tap. And for me, that's like a borderline friendship ending.
Don't do that to me.
They're English, aren't
borderline.
they?
Well,
Don't
in
do
the
that.
movie, they're English. I mean, obviously, Christopher Guest in the what? Are you? Wait,
You're a man from the Middle East who doesn't like Turkish delight. Don't start with me.
Because Turkish delight isn't Lebanese. Why are you doing this? This is not good. This is not good. Dude, it's not a thing. It's not a Lebanese thing.
Listen. My friendship ending thing with you is that you don't like Turkish delight. Your friendship ending thing with me is that I've never seen Spinal Tap. I just want to point out, I never criticized Spinal Tap. I just said
I didn't say
hadn't
you
seen
did.
it.
I just said you've never seen it, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of. That's all.
I just never have. It's never previously come up as being like, I know the major cultural references from it. I don't feel the need to see it. But interestingly, so my friend Tanya She worked on, do you remember like the Live Aid and all of that stuff, all of those concerts? She worked on the Live Earth concert. And the guys from Spinal Tap did a little bit of a thing on that. And she was up a ladder, and Jamie Lee Curtis, who is Thingy Guest's
Christopher
wife,
Guest's wife.
Christopher Guest's wife, was at the bottom of the ladder telling her what a great job she was doing while she was trying to stop lights from falling on people's heads. So there you go. There's a fun Spinal Tap related.
That's a delight.
I have lots of friends that do cool jobs. I'm not one of them.
All right. I'm just saying, you're a comedian. Do you like music? You know, it's about a fake British band. It's, just saying.
Because if you're British, you have to have watched everything.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that. I said you're a comedian, and it literally is the movie that invented the mockumentary genre. Just saying. That's all.
All I'm saying, Matthew, is Turkish Delight. So
Afternoon delight. Skyrockets in flight. Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, gotta come on up here. Have a conversation with us. So, yes, Erica's the best no matter what. No one's disputing that. Come on up here. Let's have a chat. Come talk to us about your Lord and Savior, Donald Trump. I think I heard somebody say that at this point we have to say that that Jeff is in the Trump files, which I really like that one. So, WTF? That's easy. That's George Harrison.
don't ask Matt any Beatles questions, because he just will almost certainly know the answer.
Nemo, what is one subject or pop culture thing? What is one thing that somebody can just ask you any question about, and you're like, I'm sure that I would know the answer to? I don't care what, like, it could be a historical thing, a pop culture thing, or what? Like, well, I don't know. What is it? What's one thing that you're like, oh, I'm gonna know everything about that? And I pose the same question to you as well, Erica, since you're going to call out my Beatles knowledge.
Well, while Nemo's thinking, I don't have one. I'm one of those people, like, I'm not particularly interested in any one thing, but I have really good general knowledge. I'm excellent in a pub quiz because I have, apart from sports, I give no fucks about sports. Don't care. But most other things I'm fairly well informed on. So I prefer to be like fairly well informed rather than specific, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I feel you. Yeah.
Probably, I'm going to say Harry Potter, probably, as far as just like knowing a ridiculous amount. I feel like I know all the random, like, behind the scenes stuff with Lord of the Rings, but I'm not anywhere near an expert when it comes to the lore, like that, because holy God, like of all people, Stephen Colbert.
I was just gonna say, you're no Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, exactly. He is a turbo Lord of the Rings fan, and he'll just rattle off occasionally, just as a joke. He'll rattle off some stuff about like the story, and I'm like, holy God, this is like, yeah, I don't know, I don't recognize any of those names. What? Okay. So yeah, when it comes to the lore behind Lord of the Rings, nah, but the movies, yeah.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's good to know. By the way, real quick, thank you to Fish Taco Guy. A small aside. Hey, Matt, just thought I'd let you know, Popcorn got blown up on Ethan's live with the Pay Up Popcorn hashtag. Gonna miss you the rest of the week. What are the plans for next week? P.S. Love you, Erica. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thank you.
I love that, by the way.
There's so Nemo might have seen this TV show when he was in the UK, but there's a quiz show on TV here called Mastermind. And on Mastermind, you're answering questions individually, and there are 2 rounds. The first round is your specialist subject, and they can ask you any question about your specialist subject. And then the second round is general knowledge. And whoever scores the most over the 2 rounds wins and then possibly gets put through to the next thing, right? I would be great on the Mastermind general knowledge round, but I would have to pick something and study it for the specialist subject, because I just don't have one. I just don't have one thing that I know a ton about. But what freaks me out about it is, say you win your episode and then you get put through to the next round. What the fuck do you make because you're going to do your best thing first, right? So you might do the Beatles, for example. You're going to do that first, and then you get put through to the next round, and you have to have a different specialist subject.
Yeah. I mean, I'm weird.
I never watched Mastermind, but I watched The Chase. And I watched The Chase so much that I actually auditioned for it. The only reason that I didn't end up on the show was because the in-person thing, I got past the first in-person thing. There was a second one, and then we fucked up on public transit because we're dumb. And so I didn't end up going on there. But
my brother's auditioned for The Chase, and I know one of the chasers, Nemo.
I'm sorry?
I know one of the chasers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Paul Sinner, he's an Asian guy, wears a white suit with a black shirt.
Yeah.
So The Chase has like 4 or 5 people who are called chasers, and they're like quiz champions and stuff. Paul Sinner is a stand-up comedian, and I've opened for him multiple times.
That's pretty That's fun.
When I did the phone interview for The Chase, they ask you a bunch of like trivia questions. The trivia question, the last one they had for me was what is the last city in England alphabetically? And so I sat there for a minute and I said York. And they said, you're the only one that's gotten that, and you're American. I was pretty proud about that one.
That's crazy. That's wild. I can't believe that no one else would have put that one together. Erica, I feel like if there was a show where it was like, and they're like, oh, you have to pick I'm weird, and I've gone through a couple of phases, then I feel like I could do like 4 or 5 different things, where I could be like, this is my specialty, where you can ask me about something that I would know an insane amount of knowledge about, because I think I'm weird. I think there's something wrong with me. But also, Nemo, I auditioned for one game show one time only, and it was for the show that you guys maybe have seen. It was Beat Shazam. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It's so basically it's where they play a snippet of a song, and you have to guess the song before Shazam, you know, the app that picks it, that tells you what a song is. You have to say it before Shazam identifies the song or whatever it was. And so I went and I auditioned, and I beat Shazam every single time.
Damn.
And I never got a call back.
Too good, Matt. You were too good.
I realized after the fact, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I needed to throw a couple. Like, damn it.
You let your ego get in the way of getting the gig.
Also, I'm not like, a very attractive younger person. Like, I don't have great tits. And so that also,
Speak for
that
yourself.
probably, that's what I'm saying. I don't. And I'm saying, I know, I think I kind of was like, once I watched the show, I was like, oh, these are much more attractive younger people for a lot of time for the most part. So I'm just saying.
Someone in the comments said your tits are fine, so don't do yourself down.
Thank you.
You should, right? If you ever come visit me, Matt, and my friend does this show called Famous First Words, right?
Okay.
So you're in the audience. They play the introduction to a song. And the first person from the audience to call out comes up on stage, and you have, I don't know what just happened there. You have to sing the first line of the song in time with the right words and with conviction. It doesn't matter if they're in tune, just the right words, the right timing, and with conviction. And I've won it like 5 times because I'm obsessed, and it's really, really good fun because everyone's having a drink and it's like in a pub or a nightclub or whatever. It's really great fun. But the thing that people fuck up on most times is coming in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Like they come in a bar before they should, or they don't start coming in when they should.
Yeah. I mean, coming at the wrong time is a problem for so many people.
That is true.
See,
Premature.
I'm just going with the theme of the night, Erica. You started it. So.
Premature for who exactly? One of my friends says.
See, I feel like I would be good at that. The only thing that concerns me, and Nemo, you may have experienced too, being in the UK for all, because I have spent I didn't live there, but I have spent a decent amount of time in the UK, and I'll be like on it. I know so much. I know so much about music, and then they'll be like that. There's a Robbie Williams song that you guys everyone's like, how do you not know this song? And I'm like, because we just didn't listen to Robbie Williams. Like, it's just not a thing. No offense. It's just not a thing. So I could see that being my kryptonite. If there was something like oddly, weirdly, specifically British that I hadn't heard before, that would fuck me.
Robbie Williams is very much just a British thing, and he's got a niche, and I mean, that's the thing. Like,
it's fine. No hate.
But it's not a British thing. It's just not an American thing. He was very big in Japan. He was very big in Europe. He just wasn't big in North America.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Huh. Okay. I mean, at this point, he's carved out this niche where it's like he disappears and then he comes out like right around this time of year, right alongside Mariah Carey, starts, singing Christmas tunes, that whole thing.
See, look, everyone in the comments is like, we love him in Australia and we love him in Sweden.
Sure, I believe you guys. He had a couple of other places, and that's fine. Again, it's no hate. I'm just saying that to me is the example of like something that's oddly like very, very like specific. That would be like that would throw me. Otherwise, could do something like that. Oh yeah, I'd crush that. I would crush that for sure. Yeah,
it's good. You have to do it 3 times and then you get into the final. So then you spend the rest of the time just being frustrated that you know the songs but you can't go up and do them anymore because you need to let someone else have a go.
Ugh, no, that's the worst. I hate that. That was like my experience when I did the citizenship trivia game. The one that our other friend Erica invited me to, and I was like sitting there during a bunch of the questions, and I was just like I was like that kid in the class who's like, I know it. Like I want it. That was.
Jay in the comments said, "Ask Matt a question about 5." I won't do that because Matt will do you know who 5 are?
I don't.
5 are like, I would describe them as being the poor British relation to like the Backstreet Boys. They were that kind of thing.
What was their big song? It's possible, like if I heard their big song, I might.
5 Will Make You Get Down was I don't know if that's what it was called actually. I can't remember. Whoever asked, what were their big songs? I was a little bit too old for 5. They were a little bit. I was more take that, the Robbie Williams like era of Take That.
I have some slightly younger sisters, so even though, I mean, I wouldn't have done the boy band thing anyways, but I did get a lot of it from them because they were the right age, and they were the perfect demographic for.
Oh, that's it. Keep on Moving. That was a 5 song. Thank you, Jay. Keep on Moving.
Maybe if I heard it, I'll have to go listen to it.
Get on up when you're down, baby. Take a good look around. I know it's not much, but it's okay. Keep on moving on anyway. That's 5.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Also, thank you to Fish Taco Guy for the papal. Appreciate that.
You Fish Taco Guy. Appreciate that.
Don, Take a Chance on Me was ABBA, not 5. Oh, my friend Nigel just said I joined to hear Erica singing 5. Sorry, Nigel. What a way to wake up.
And that's kind of great, actually. I mean, I have to say, like, if you're gonna, great way to wake up. Yeah. No, I don't know. Do we have any other Trump spores? Any other Trump spores want to be in? Quick programming note. I am going to be out of town tomorrow and Friday. I'm going to be in Charleston. So that's what's going on. Next week, expect basically a regular schedule except for Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be on Thanksgiving night, obviously. So other than that, should be pretty normal for me. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at. So
on ice in Charleston at the moment, aren't they having some difficulty in Charleston? I believe the stand your ground laws are causing them some issues.
They are having some issues in Charleston right now. They're definitely
my heart bleeds. Oh, is it Charlotte? Okay.
Oh no, that's right. It was Charlotte. You're right. Not Charleston, Charlotte. They're in North Carolina. That's right. I forgot. Yep. No, you're right. Yeah, you guys are right. Yep. The Durham area, Raleigh, Durham area. Yep. Too. Yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I'll be in Charleston. I'm hoping to go see Fort Sumter while I'm there. So, gotta go get my my Civil War history in. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, apologies, Nemo. I mean the War of Northern Aggression. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Don't worry, but we'll get them
one of these days.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Are you playing the long game like we are?
Yeah. wasn't a surrender. No, it was a feigning. We were just, feigning surrender. That's all it was.
Tactical withdrawal to reconstitute your troops, and you'll
Yeah.
be back any day now.
Yeah.
Just laying low.
Totally.
Yeah. Antifas, how did Nemo and I meet? Was it on here? We've never met in real life. The same thing with Erica. We met on here. I think we had maybe been on like a panel once or twice here and there, probably with Cato, maybe. But I think, I don't know, Nemo popped in and started popping in when I was live. It's been almost a year now that I've been going live on my own, because that was when I started getting live access. So yeah, I mean that was it. And then the same thing with Erica. And so that's for the most part, I mean, most of our TikTok friends are not close in proximity, and so yeah, that's kind of it. So yeah.
There's a lot in the Northeast though, like just there's a whole ton in like New York, Philadelphia, like a whole ton of people in the Northeast.
Actually, I was just going to say, I have met one of our friends in real life, and that's Keegan. Keegan actually came and hung out with me for a weekend and stayed at my house, and actually did some things to help out with my business, which was super cool and really helpful. And they helped me out with some social media stuff that was pretty awesome. They're good at that. So they came and helped with that, and then also came and stayed for the Ghost concert, which you guys may remember, the one that I couldn't go to. So, but yeah, that's the only TikTok person that I've actually met in real life, who's kind of in our circle. So. I hear Israel struck a Palestinian refugee camp in Sunla. No, I haven't heard that, but it doesn't surprise me. So, I'll have to check it out. Well, yeah, Marissa, I like Ghost. I was supposed to go to their show here in Boston at the end of July, but I couldn't, which was a real bummer. But Keegan got to go, and a couple of my other friends got to go. So, I wouldn't say that I'm like their like biggest fan in the entire world, but I like them. I think they're good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. So,
I've met 2 people from TikTok. Victoria for Congress and Facts Still Matter OVS.
There you go. Did she came to the UK?
Yeah, she's a dual citizen. Her dad's from Sheffield.
That's right. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I went to Windsor Castle for the day with her and her dad and her 2 boys. It was cool.
Nice. I don't know, guys. I don't think we're gonna get any more Trump supporters. I'm inclined to call it. I do have to catch a flight tomorrow, so I don't know.
Probably worth it.
Yeah. But I'm glad you guys were here. We had a lot of people for a long time tonight, and this was good times. So, yeah, Fax is in Vermont. That's right. And RJ is actually about just over an hour from me in Rhode Island. I've messaged back and forth with him. We're like, we gotta try to get together sometime. I think, although I worry that RJ and I together would just be one ADD absolute fucking disaster, the 2 of us. So it's entirely possible, like in a good way.
I feel like you'd start arguing with people in bars, and then like I feel like it would not end well. I don't know.
Be fine. We're all New Englanders here. We can handle it. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. You think I've never been in a bar fight before? Anyways, all right, yeah, let's we'll wrap things up. Cause why not? Drop a follow on the main account. Make sure you're following our friend Nemo. This is his main account, and then go through and click through and follow the many backup accounts. Join Nemo's Discord. People have already started posting funny pictures of me over in the section that I now have. So if you're going to join for any reason, just join for that, to look at stupid pictures of me. That's a great reason, if any. Erica, make sure you're following our friend Erica. Like I said, guys, no live tomorrow night, and on Friday. I will put something up in my story. Inevitably, I'm going to get dozens of messages from people asking where I am, but I'll try to remind. I'll try to remind everybody. Okay. So thank you, by the way, everyone who offered their support, everyone who sent gifts tonight. To all of us, we appreciate it, and then very much so for your Vimos and your Cash Apps and your PPs and all of those things. That's great. Do you guys have any last minute ones to read?
No.
Okay.
Did somebody send me like a really big gift earlier? Because like I know that when we first got on, I looked and all of a sudden I had 5,000 coins on the other account. I was like, when the fuck did that happen? I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention and somebody sent me a giant gift, or if it was just a lot all of a sudden. But yeah, if somebody did that, you're awesome. I apologize for not noticing.
You're awesome. Whoever you are, thank you. If that was you. Like I said, we really do. We appreciate all of your support. It really just means, turkey. Oh, boy. Gosh, it's so weird. I'm sorry. It's so weird. It's so weird. You guys, someone's going to take a picture of that, I'm sure. I appreciate it, you guys. All right. So I was looking, I see that Carbon is on and debating, and I see that Manda is on and debating. I don't know if you're going to go over there, Nemo. I'm not sure how much longer she's going to be on and debating. It always seems like right around now is when she quits. But if you think that she's going to keep going, I don't mind. We can certainly send people out. I don't know if people want to keep going for debates. I was going to suggest Carbon. Otherwise, if you think you're going to hop up with Manda, or you think she's going to keep going, we can do that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll probably swing by Amanda's, and then whenever she stops, definitely people should head to Carbon if they want more debates.
All right. Well, then let's be good. We'll follow Nemo over there for a bit, and then I want to go listen to Carbon too. So we'll do that. We'll go have some fun. So it's Manda Rose 00. So that's it. Karina, the links are in. The links for the Discords are in. You go to Nemo's bio. You can get on his or in mine. In mine, I am Maddie4 on Discord. So that is me. But I really appreciate you guys, and I hope everybody has a good weekend. I will miss seeing all of you tomorrow and Friday. Okay. So all right. Let's go to Amanda's, and we will see you guys later. Maybe I'll catch you in some weird live in between here and then. All right. Good night. Or good morning, Erica. Good night, Nemo. See you guys. Bye. And to our friends over on the tube, we are out as well. We'll